The first Sunday of the Scotties is always Sandra Schmirler Day, dedicated to her memory and her foundation in support of neonatal care centers across Canada. Today's draw of the National Women's Championship will have a distinct East Coast flavor. It's a new look Newfoundland and Labrador team for skip Heather Strong, making her 12th Scotties appearance, and Strong has plans to get the Rock into the playoffs. Suzanne Birt believes she has a playoff team too. PEI started off on the right foot, winning their opener. Can they make it 2 in a row? Draw 4 from Moose Jaw. The Scotties continues. The blizzard and strong winds of yesterday have moved on. Much more comfortable day here on this Sunday in Moose Jaw. This morning's featured game, Newfoundland Labrador against New Brunswick. Heather Strong against Sylvie Robichaud out of Moncton. And trailing by 1. This is the last stone without last rock. Heather Strong trying to set herself up for a possible steal, plays a little angle raise up and far enough to sit the 2, and then when Sylvie Robichaud flashed that short little double raise, it resulted in a steal of the win for Newfoundland and Labrador. So Heather Strong picks up the win, 5-4. Alberta looking good, coming back and winning their second in a row, and Quebec beating a struggling BC 8-1. Still early, of course, our first Sunday and only 3 draws completed. But there is Team Canada, the defending champions, as you might expect, and another team expected to challenge Alberta and Val Sweeting with 2 straight wins. As on this Sunday afternoon, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Scotties from here in Moose Jaw. Earl Russell alongside. Featured game, Newfoundland Labrador against Prince Edward Island, all Maritimes, and 2 teams right now that are playing a very similar style. Both teams are struggling except for their skips, and boy, Heather Strong has been doing it all.
She really had. 2-time defending Ford Hot Shots winner, Vic. You know she's got all the shot. Unbelievable in the Hot Shots on Friday. But you can't hit what you can't see. She needs a little support from the other 3, and to be honest, they're not playing well at all. They're right at the bottom of the stats. I'd like to see Heather simplify it a little bit, give herself some room so she can execute.
Suzanne Birt, on the other hand, from the island, is on an island right now, all by herself.
She is. Wow, you can't get much more out of Suzanne Birt. She played an incredible 93% in draw 1, but her team did struggle. So skip a more open style of game and build that confidence for your players. Let them make some shots and support their skipper going forward.
The game plan is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures. Sunday afternoon on Sandra Schmirler Day from the Scotties.
No 2 Scotties are ever alike, so and you never know which one's going to be your last one, so they're all very special for sure.
When we played in Charlottetown, in our hometown, the crowd was wonderful. You know, the support was unbelievable. You know, we love where we're from and appreciate all the support we can get.
This year was a little odd because I usually curl with my sister, but the girls I curl with now are like sisters, so we're enjoying the year as well.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
All 4 sheets are in play on this Sunday afternoon at Mosaic Place. Quebec and Northern Ontario on sheet A. Our featured game is on sheet B. On sheet C, Nova Scotia against Ontario and Manitoba. Jennifer Jones will play British Columbia and a struggling Patty Knesevic. So it is Newfoundland Labrador, Prince Edward Island. It's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Heather Strong, skip of Team Newfoundland and Labrador. Our lead is Catherine Cooper. Our second is Jessica Cunningham. Throwing third is Stephanie Korab, and we curl out of the Ballyhaley Golf and Country Club in St. John's.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Birt from Team Prince Edward Island. Our lead is Susan McGuinness. Second is Michelle McQuaid. Our third is Shelley Bradley, and we curl out of the Charlottetown Curling Complex.
Suzanne Birt, Heather Strong, Newfoundland Labrador against Prince Edward Island. Newfoundland Labrador, team from St. John's, has won the last rock draw. They will have the hammer. Here in this opening end playing the Redstones, Prince Edward Island, the yellow. Birt has the brush down. We're ready to get it underway on Sunday afternoon, draw 4. And this is Susan McInnes.
Where is it?
Only game number 2 for PEI, but they won their game, so that's so important. We've all been in that situation. You lose that first 2 or something, you're thinking, oh no, now I got to play these guys or whatever. They both have a win under the belt now, so I think they're going to be a little more relaxed and possibly more aggressive, other than what we both said, that the skips need to leave some room for themselves.
Well, yeah, and it's tough when you're the skip, as Suzanne was playing 93% the first draw, which was incredible. It's tough as a skip to remember that the team players in front of you weren't playing quite as solid. So you kind of have to be aware of that. Maybe call a little simpler game. Let your players get some confidence.
Nice throw, flat 10.
And Suzanne's first game was on an end sheet, which we saw has been swinging a lot more. So she's probably going to take a little time and try to figure out, because I'm sure they're aware that the middle sheets are a little straighter.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see, actually, Russ, about that. In fact, maybe Dave Merklinger, the head ice technician, has done something and maybe played with the ice a little bit just to get a little bit more curl into those center sheets.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it at all, because that's his job, is to try to make it as uniform as he can. And Dave has that knowledge, so I suspect we could get more curl.
Up and down the sheet so far.
Same weight's good.
One of the things, Russ, I think you were getting your makeup on, and I was saying to Cheryl that you were gone a long time.
Yeah.
We had a lot to chat about, you know, where we've been, who we've met, high school memories, things like that. Anyway, I was suggesting that if you're from the Maritimes, with all respect, these are the games you want to win. You want to put these in the bank. You're coming out of an area where you're all probably playing at the same level. You put these in the bank because you know coming up later on you're going to have some tough games. So it may be only draw 4, maybe only second game for PEI or third game for Newfoundland and Labrador, but you want to have this one.
Yeah, no question about it. And we all do it. We say you won't admit it, but you look at the draw and you go, oh, I got them at the start, or oh, I got them later. And you do categorize them. You do maybe even rank them. And not that you're afraid of anybody, and not that you think you can slaughter somebody, but yes, this is the type of game that whoever drops this game is going to have a tough time making the playoffs.
10.5, yep.
A lot of times we'd look through the draw when you get to a Canadians and you decide, you know, are we going to split this day? What is it going to look like at the end? Is this a team, you know, we should beat? Should we have? And I think both these teams are walking out in this game expecting to beat each other. Neither of them play a lot on the tour. So this is probably something that both teams will walk out and they'll say, hey, you know, this is a game, we want to check this off as a win in the column.
Heather Strong, 12th appearance, but as you notice in the team introduction, no sister, no Laura with her here for the first time in a long time, as we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier.
Hi, Vic. You know, it's interesting because it's not only the sister that's missing, it's what she brought to the team. You can always find another player. Everybody has their pros and cons. But it is what she brought to the team that Heather is struggling a little bit with. She said Laura knew her so well, and so she didn't have to communicate as much. Laura could say to the team, this is what Heather is thinking. This is why she's doing it. This is the kind of weight and why. Now Heather's having to yell that down the ice. Players are having to come more into the house and talk to understand where she's at. That's not a comfort zone for this team yet, and they had less than a minute on the clock today. This is a team that always struggles with time clocks. That's where it's going to be an issue today.
And it is Stephanie Korab that has moved up into that third position.
Yeah.
Laura Moving to Regina, and there she is to watch her sister. Now curling out of Regina and curling us a short schedule with Nancy Inglis, but certainly missed as employment business brings her west.
Well, it's not just a comfort factor, as Kathy alludes to, but shot making. You know, I think without Laura on the team is a little bit weaker at this point, if no other reason than experience.
Right, the time together, they don't have that. That's why teams, they stick together for a longer period of time, because you start to get, it takes a long time to build that, so you don't want to give that up so easy by changing players often.
Am I safe to assume then, Russ, that because Laura's not there, that Heather may then not play the same kind of shots? She just, her game may change just because of the fact that Laura's not there.
Yeah, no question about it. And you have to do that. We watched that with Stephanie Lawton last night. They decided they'd be more defensive because they lost Sherry Singler. And you have to decide your game plan going into this event, and maybe even each individual game, depending on who you play. And I think we've noticed with Heather, won the Hot Shots twice. Obviously was unbelievable on Friday on her own with equal shots against everybody else. She's sitting at 71% after the 2 games, Heather. She's a much better player than that, and it's because the shots are just too difficult. So I think with the opportunity of Hammer here, I think she's going to keep a little bit more open. That saves some time so there's no time clock problems. And she's got to make a couple shots.
Now, by contrast, you've got somebody like Shelley Bradley. 7th appearance for her. Has been with Suzanne Birt. Has been with Rebecca Jean McPhee. Very experienced 3rd at this level. Surprised you a little bit, Cheryl, that she struggled?
Yeah, I mean, she did in the first game. It was unexpected to see her playing 69%, I think, in the first game. So, you know you're going to get better than that out of Shelley. And again, I think that's why Suzanne has to look at skipping a little bit simpler of a game. Let Shelley gain her confidence back, because you know what type of player she can be and what she can do out there.
Stephanie Korab throwing the 3rd stones for Newfoundland Labrador. On this Sandra Schmirler Day, there's the number to call to make a donation in support of neonatal care centers across the country. And I want to stress that every dollar contributed goes directly to support and some now 35 hospitals across our country. Yeah, it was quite the run coming right out of juniors in Kitchener. Went 10-3 and then eventually left Kitchener with a bronze medal. Canadian World Junior Champion.
Nearly winning the Scotties, Vic. They remember distinctly they misswept a draw against 2. Jennifer Jones stole 2 and went on and won that game, but it was touch and go for 7 or 8 ends.
And then you're, I think, coming off of something like that, Cheryl, then there's expectation. And then the expectation is the added pressure.
It is. You know, it's different when you go in as the underdog and there isn't a lot of pressure on you or expectation. And I think there was some on Suzanne after that year. And then again, players moving and jobs and families coming into play, and not as many choices of players when you're out east in Prince Edward Island. There's a lot less numbers to choose from. So, you know, we haven't seen her as much since then or on that kind of a run. But I think that's just been a product of what she's had to deal with players in life.
Yeah, life gets in the way.
Okay, 8-9.
Well, half her team moved out to Alberta, which hurt her for a while, and now you got to rebuild, and not a big depth chart in Prince Edward Island.
Not a huge amount, though. Out there, that's safe.
On the other thing you and I talked about, Russ, is there's not a lot of depth, and it is tough enough to find 3 other players that'll commit to the level that you want in Alberta with all the players to choose from, or Saskatchewan or Manitoba. But on Prince Edward Island or the smaller centers, you don't have that many choices. and it's a huge commitment.
It's funny you say that. And we talked about it earlier. I sat down my first year when I moved to New Brunswick and said, okay, we can go to, might as well go to Kelowna and Kamloops because they're close together, and then we'll play the one in Saskatoon and then 2 in Alberta. And my team's looking at me in New Brunswick going, huh?
Wide eyes.
Really? And so it's, yeah, you have to find 4 people that want to do it.
Man, it's hard.
That's fun. Shouldn't have enough lunch. Yeah. I feel really far back. Oh my god. It's okay.
See, now there's the experience. When you talk about someone like the lady on the right, Susan McInnes, it's her 8th appearance, but she's been a mainstay of PEI curling for years. With Tammy Lowther, with Kim Dolan, Kathy Gallant. My goodness, we're going back a few years. In fact, her first trip was back in 1996. So if you're looking for that calming influence, that veteran influence, it would probably come from someone like Susan McInnes. Final stone, going after the rock at the back. Oh dear. You play it for the blank, and then forced to take one. Yeah, you just want to kick that stone.
That's all right.
Everything's in focus here on TSN's coverage of the Season of Champions, and this stop Moose Jaw for the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Newfoundland Labrador, how frustrating is that? You play it for the blank, and you miss the rollout at the back of the house. So Newfoundland Labrador and Heather Strong forced to take their single. We go to the second and PEI. Suzanne Birt from the Charlottetown Curling Complex will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
You know, Russ, as a skip, that's an awful feeling when you bonk a blank, when you played the whole end for that. It's frustrating for you and really frustrating for your team who's played it like you wanted.
Yeah, no kidding, yeah. And when it's that deep, too, you're thinking just roll 2 inches one way or the other. And down the middle, a little bit of pebble there. You certainly don't want to miss it wide, but yeah, you'd love to throw that one over again.
No, and I do think you see that early ends because you don't want to flash it. You really can't. That's not as good either.
Very nice, Judge. Nice. Nice. Let's go on this side. Yeah. That's good, solid weight, too.
Let's begin our updates, taking a look at Manitoba. And Jennifer Jones returns as Manitoba champion and facing British Columbia, who have struggled badly, but Jones is facing a couple here.
Well, she is facing 2 and does need the roll in, Vic. A nose will not give her shot.
Boy, this is going to go here. They got to try and hold this. Now, will it sit for her? Wow, that spin. 1 too many. Steal of 1 for BC. Cheryl and Russ were suggesting that Jennifer is playing with her her delivery a little bit, Kathy, so we'll keep an eye on that.
She missed her 3 interns a little wide, and we heard her say to Caitlin, I'm just floating that a hair. That one she compensated the other way and missed it just by a fraction, not far off, and we know Jennifer Jones is right on target. She's struggling early, and wait till the end of the week.
That's always a struggle for a skip, that mental side of when you start to, fiddle with your release. When you know you're doing one thing, you overcompensate the other way. You really just have to focus on the broom, try to get back to that basic release, because it gets to be a mind game after a while.
Just tight. Oh, it picked. Yeah. It picked, guys. Did something for you. It's here, though.
Grab it just to
Picked. Good throw.
pick something just after release.
Sandra Schmirler Day here at the Scotties. Always the first Sunday, and if you call now, you better call. You might have a chance to talk to the 2-time defending champions, Team Canada, Rachel Holman, as we say good afternoon, Brian Mudrick.
Hey, Vic, thank you so much. Obviously, Sandra Schmirler Day is so important right across Canada, but especially here in Saskatchewan. Of course, Sandra was from here, 15-year anniversary of her passing, and what a champion on the ice that she was, 3-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist, and of course, her legacy outstanding, helping babies in crisis right across the country. And of course, this year, the foundation is going to break the $3 million mark. They need your help. They're close to $100,000. And of course, as we talked about, Team Canada is here as well. And Lisa Weigel informs me that the Ottawa Curling Club has
made a donation for $1,500.
Which is incredible. And let's hope maybe we get the donations coming in from other clubs. Love the challenges when other people step up. So there it is, Vic. Obviously, we're doing this all day long. A great cause. Sandra Schmirler Day for babies in crisis.
That's 12.
An opportunity for Suzanne on our sheet. Newfoundland bonked the guard peel attempt, and so PEI's got a chance to come around here.
Michelle McQuaid just hangs on the back edge.
What did you get on that calf? 13.7. Sorry, 13.7? 13.7, yeah. 14.5. You got it all? Yeah, I got it all.
Yeah,
okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Question here.
Right.
Why go after it? Oh, well, granted, it's they haven't got the hammer.
But it is a question, Vic, because wherever this stops, my prediction is Suzanne will call a come around and have a really good chance to get two. So you're not wrong at all. I think I take a long look at playing the come around. The ice is so good, you can definitely bury, and that would force PEI to a single. That's the best possible result, rolling open. Then Suzanne might hit it. If it had nosed, she'd play that come around. Still gonna.
Northern Ontario and Tracy Horgan, who won that 3-team pre-qualifying event, is leading Quebec and Ontario and Nova Scotia blank the first.
If you're a young skip and you're watching these games, and hopefully you are to get the strategy, Suzanne threw a corner guard for a reason. She's trying to score 2 points, and it's a safe way to score 2 points because she wants to drag the play to the corners. If she gets into a big trouble, the middle's open for her last shot. So that's why Heather probably shouldn't have hit it, Vic, because this just gives PEI one free try to bury one here.
Yep.
Like that.
Very good. Good shot.
You know, great shot, great weight above the tee line.
Shelley Bradley.
14.5,
You just love this situation for PEI. I'll go to a limb and say there won't be a steal. Shouldn't be, because there aren't any rocks in the middle. And they're playing around the corner with hammers. So pretend this comes up a foot deep. You can bury another one, or you can hit roll buried, and you get a chance for a good score here.
8. Hey, has to be high. Whoa, don't touch. Don't touch.
It's got lots.
Stephanie Korab.
Got any part of that?
Yeah. Yep.
Hard, Heather. Go, go, go.
Good. Good.
Oh, very nice.
That works. Sorry, Heather.
I think that was to be a freeze. They just tapped it beautifully.
It was.
Forward, I think.
Watching Suzanne over the years, she's one of those players that will play for her deuce in a low risk kind of form.
Yes.
So she will always hit a rock in the 4-foot, roll to the wing. She did that in this end, and then she'll throw the corner when there isn't anything in the 4-foot that she has to outdraw.
But just watching those last two stones, first Shelley Bradley, then Korab. Didn't that curl impress you a little bit? Were you happy with that?
Yeah, exactly. It was curling inside out in the sheet, but you're right. I think it's going more than ever. And look at this one. Oh, man.
Okay.
Leaves the shooter out in front, covering the edge of the 8-foot.
Over here.
And now it's split the rings and try to force for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Where you want to be high?
Top 8. Is that enough ice? You coming around?
I'm going this
Oh,
way.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah. All right, good chance to get feel here.
14.5. Great.
This is kind of one of those in-between paths. Just keep an eye on it.
Sure.
Heather just talking about the path. They haven't played down this path very much this game yet, and so wants the sweepers to be aware to jump on it if they see anything.
High.
I'll clean.
It's your tie, guys.
6. No more than T line.
Not a ton of curl, guys.
No lots. We got 7.
wait, yeah.
It's going to be 8. It's not curling yet. It's coming out.
No, let it curl. Looks like lots, guys. Do not touch it.
Line.
It's good.
Okay,
Good one.
Good.
14-1.
Okay, good judge.
It's good weight. I got 14-2.
What's that? Official curl? Yeah, I think so.
I guess as a skip two,
I'll be throwing normal, though.
Cheryl, you're looking for some consistency from your team. I mean, Shelley makes a wonderful come around, and then that happens, the crash. And that's what's plaguing her, and in effect, plaguing Heather Strong as well. There's no consistency from the rest of her team.
No, and it really impacts how you call the game when you're not getting that kind of consistency. I would tend to then call down to the players to see if they're comfortable with the shot, because you really wanted to call a shot that they thought they would make.
Yep.
That's not the way you want to end up calling a game.
McQuaid, McInnes, Bradley calling line. They did well. Now there's this catch rover here. Whoa, and just enough to catch it on the side.
Just make sure you don't leave Suzanne a double.
Same weight, Heather.
Just a little. With that biter being on the side.
Another over curl, Vic, so there does seem to be some movement here.
More like board to control.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might see a little
Really
more
seems
curl
to
if
go
I give
once
a
it
sweeping
reaches
weight.
the center
At
line.
center again, yeah.
Okay, guys.
I think where we weren't seeing the curl the other day was more the outside in shots.
Yeah, exactly. Coming towards the center until it got to the line, right? Now, with this type of surface, Suzanne could have played the other turn, the straighter turn there. A lot of the men's team seem to play the straighter turn. A lot of the women's teams play the swingy turn. And neither's wrong. We just, in this case, you didn't take enough ice.
Yeah.
Drop it now.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Whoa.
Good.
Good job.
Good job.
14-4. 14-2 and 14-4.
It did curl that
curls
little.
that little bit more.
Look at the amount of ice here. And Suzanne's going to throw a fairly close to normal or control. That's a lot of ice, which you need here.
Just a hair more weight.
I would just personally, I feel more comfortable with the other turn. And now, mind you, she just threw it, so you wouldn't want to change it now.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. I preferred the straighter turn, not the turn that you're getting so much swing on. Unless you're trying to play a hit and roll or something. Sometimes that's the easier turn to make it with.
Facing two with her last.
Clean, yep.
Here in the second,
Whoa.
Suzanne Birt.
Yep. Clean. Whoa.
Clean, yeah.
Whoa. Just clean. Clean's fine. Good shot. Nice shot.
Boy, he got right to the nose.
Yellow.
With the inside roll to catch the top of the four, a single for PEI. We're even at 1.
Shot.
44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2015 Ford F-150 in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number, though, trimmed down to just 2. And in the final, Ontario's Stacey Smith against Heather Strong. And the skip from Newfoundland and Labrador came up big when she had to. Trailing by 1 heading into the final round, Strong scored 4, enough to win for the second year in a row. Only the second curler to ever do so. Heather Strong wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on Canada's best-selling pickup, the Ford F-150. On Sandra Schmirler Day, always the opening Sunday of the Scotties, the number to call to make a donation in support of neonatal centers across Canada, including the one here at the Moose Jaw Union Hospital. Newfoundland Labrador in a 1-1 tie, and here in 3 it'll be the team from St. John's that will have the last drop. They have the hammer playing the Redstone. So up goes the corner after the first went back button, and now PEI with the cover by Susan McInnes.
By weight?
Catherine Cooper.
Normal. No. 9.5.
Stay close.
Girl.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Get a roll behind the guard.
Whoa. Off.
Roll. Yeah.
Go. Okay. Sorry.
Caught in between there. They're hoping to make that double. Hindsight might have brushed it sooner and get that out of the way. That curled up a bit too, Cheryl.
It's okay.
It's pretty straight there on yesterday afternoon.
Might be getting more swing than, you know, they'll keep adjusting the ice. Dave would be working on it, especially if you knew these sheets were a little bit different than the end sheets.
That's all there. Yeah. Top 8. Top 4.
Where?
Top 4.
It's curling now.
Might be back 4. Yeah, no, it's tapping it, Sue.
This is where I see a bit of a difference.
Stay with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
sometimes they're not quite sure where it's going. They've gone from top 4 to back 4 to perfect.
Shot. Okay. That's good.
Michelle McQuaid draws in to sit 2 without last rock. Back to Manitoba, British Columbia, and a chance for Manitoba to get right back into it, score a couple after that steal of 1 in the first
So
game.
hit about half.
Well, a little bit of drama on this sheet. BC's third, Kristen Foster, was assessed with a hog line violation. They tested the rock a couple of times, said it was working, so they removed it. That allowed Caitlin Lawns to draw to the house. She went through, and so this could be more, but in fact it is just a draw, or rather a hit for 2.
Wow.
Yeah, some uncharacteristic misses so far, Vic.
2-1, and not a lot of smiles
9-7.
on the face of Jennifer Jones through the first 1.5 days of play. Of course, lots of expectation whenever Jennifer's on the ice.
Yeah, they do.
Very nice shot by Jessica there. Enough speed.
Think just board.
Skinny to guard, enough speed to kick that one back. It's no longer a real problem, Rock.
Gives Suzanne the opportunity to try and get a little bit of roll in behind.
Yeah.
Even edge to edge is pretty good.
Michelle McQuaid in her first appearance, the 3-time PEI junior champion. Kathy, what a mess.
There's a comma. There's no comma. It's not Kathy.
Very good.
I hate when you go that way. It really has been a mess for Quebec this entire end in trying to remove some guards. They promoted the Northern Ontario Stone in the house, and they're buried, and so it's forcing her way out into the wings, trying to play the tap on that red stone, but does need to actually make contact with the yellow stone to tap it back for the single.
All right, we know that these outside sheets have been through the first day and a half, the curly sheets. Do you think there's enough to get there?
Oh, I do. I think she's playing the tap, Vic, and so she's going to throw that little bit more weight. Those will run straighter. But it's a long shot, and the weight is really tricky as well.
Okay. This team from the Etchemin and Glenmore curling clubs with Lauren Mann, Emily Blay, Brittany O'Rourke, Anne-Marie Filteau. Enough. And just not quite, you bet. First appearance for Lauren Mann, originally from Sudbury, Ontario. Gives up the steal of 1 to the team from Sudbury and representing Northern Ontario for the very first time, Tracy Horvath.
I think Lauren Mann's that team is just going to slowly get better and better. Depends on, you know, if it's a playoff position, they're going to have to win some soon, but because they're down 3-0 here. But in all 3 games, they've made a lot of shots so far.
They have. And the opportunity for them, you know, getting out of Quebec, they've got a great chance to come back again and again and build on that experience. And it's a great team.
Nice shot.
It's good. All right.
After blanking 1, Ontario. And the team from Thornhill, the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill, skipped by Julie Hastings with an early lead on Marianne Arsenault out of the Mayflower in Halifax.
Those 2 red guards for Newfoundland aren't helping Newfoundland. They're staggered enough. I don't think you can raise them unless it's a double raise.
Hurry. Whoa. Yeah. Hurry. Whoa. Let bend bit. Yeah. Yes. Hurry. Go, Heather. Go.
Great shot.
Those 2 red guards for Newfoundland are now helping them.
Now they're very happy with them. Well, the top one was their attempt at a corner guard. It just didn't curl up enough for them.
Great sweep, guys. Yep.
You want to try to get those corner guards a little
Do you have
further
all of
over
that?
so you don't block off
Just
your draw
about.
attempt.
Boy, predicament.
What's behind it there? Stroke control. Okay.
Be very careful here raising this red one because it could go back into that pile of yellow. I don't think you can hit enough of it to make the red double.
I think she's just trying to roll on with it.
To hit it thinner and roll on with soft weight. It'll curl here though with soft weight. They have to be extremely careful.
Whoa. Whoa. Watch the back.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. That's good.
You just
Good call, Suzanne.
That's a good shot.
very nice.
That's great weight. She did throw that control weight. You get a couple things out of that shot.
Another 1.5 inches of curl, that jam, so really well played.
It's good. Needed to keep the shooter anyway. It's good. A wobble coming out.
Okay, push it back there. Half a rock, back 8 weight. Okay.
Now you could now just push that rock back into that yellow pile at the back.
Back 8. Weight's good. Just stay close. Weight's good. Back 8. Take a look. Where is it? Yep, line. Hurry, hurry, Kath. Hurry. Oh no, go. Hurry.
Nice angle here.
Yep. Full weight, yeah. Hard back, Heather. Go.
That's good.
Nice. Good job. That's great.
Oh, familiar face in Pat Simmons, who we'll see at the Tim Hortons Brier. Of course, with John Morris and first ever Team Canada, and Val Sweeting and Team Alberta, who are working the phones on this, the Sandra Schmirler Day. If you haven't made a donation, it's all in support of neonatal care and centers across Canada. More than $3 million has been raised in this now the 15th year, and some 35 different hospitals have had equipment purchased for them in support of their neonatal centers.
I just want to make sure this one doesn't hang on you. You don't want to jam this one back into that yellow pile. Trying to get to the nose.
Could double jam it, couldn't you?
Well, just clean.
Skip Stones here in the third of a 1-1 tie. Prince Edward Island and Suzanne Birt.
Whoa. Little flop, Michelle. It's a good shot. Good shot.
It's good.
Yeah. It's thick.
Yeah. Get a shot out of it, right?
I mean, at least regarding this one then.
Control weight.
Control, just a little flop pay.
Yeah.
What do we need? It's just this one. Okay.
She's like coming around that, eh? I guess not.
Just soft weight here and try to come down and tap it and roll into that area. You might be able to sit two here, both underneath cover. Nice opportunity.
Across the face. So we can catch second shot? Yeah.
Heather's doing so far what we suggested was a little bit simpler. Last night's game there was 1,000 rocks in play every end, so now you've got a chance to execute here.
Yeah, you can actually see the shot, like you said. You can see what you're hitting.
Control. 10. Whoa. 10. Close.
Nobody make a takeout in that game with 1,000 rocks?
That's what it is. Well, it's about 800. Okay.
Whoa. Get on. No.
Nicely going. She said she's the hot shot.
Great shot.
Ontario, Nova Scotia update. Ontario leading in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a biter at the top. That's a handful. Facing 5, Nova Scotia and Marianne Arsenault.
Well, she's playing the exact same draw as she played on the first one, Vic. The first one wound up as the guard that is in front of the house, so she knows this path.
We're number 2 at the
Needs the 4-foot, though.
Line's good. All you. T-line.
You just need a BT line on the corner there.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Boy,
Good
he's
shot,
using
Scott.
all the experience
One yellow.
of a 5-time Canadian, 2-time world champion. Marianne Arsenault draws against 5.
Sorry.
No worries.
She did that all through the Nova Scotia play down. She just freeze and draw and come around and just ate everything she had to.
Where?
I said to you yesterday, long-time Nova Scotia coach Peter Corkum said if she's got her draw weight, watch out. But then again, you know, that's good to say, but you have to be given some room, Cheryl, to make that draw.
You do. You have to have the horses in front of you to allow those shots to be there for you. Suzanne just a little bit heavier in her freeze attempt. I think they should have been on that. So it, you know, try and get it by that red 4-foot stone.
Mine as well.
Leave it second shot.
So you know. Should be throwing back 8.
We just got to
Would that
tap
be
it.
enough
We
to
need
move
to
it?
move it to the full 12. So, I mean, back 8, back.
Just a hair less,
Full credit to Heather here, giving herself some room with the
Well,
strategy.
wait here, Heather.
Executed it.
Back 12.
Brilliant
okay.
hit and roll.
Perfect.
Now a chance for a big 3 here.
Well, wait, and then you just let us know when it's walking over, okay?
Yeah.
These are tough though because it's on the straight side till it gets close to the button area.
All right, let's do it. Big.
Grabs the line and goes. So when is it going to make that curl?
It'll come at the end.
Yep.
These are the ones you want to throw straight draw with a little extra. Let the sweepers take it for your 3rd point.
Okay, we got back.
We gotta
back
wait.
line.
Final stone here in 3. Heather Strong with a chance for multiple points. Catherine Cooper. Stephanie Korab on the brush. Jessica Cunningham calling line. Got to get it by their own. Get it by their own. Tap it back. And that'll do.
Good job. That went early. Were you a little soft over your hand there?
Sister Laura likes it.
Because you called us on right away. So.
As Newfoundland and Labrador will score 3 here in the 3rd. And they'll move in front 4-1 over PEI. Sandra Schmirler Day. There's the number to call. It's a shot that results in 3 for Newfoundland and Labrador, but we talked earlier about Heather Strong being strong with her game, the rest of the team not so. Did the rest of the team back her up here?
Yeah, they certainly did. They opened it up like we suggested, and Stephanie Korab made a wonderful come around. That started it. Perfect hit and roll by the skipper, and a nice tap for 3. Beautiful end.
The key shot brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like Cashmere. On a Sunday afternoon, our 2nd day here in Moose Jaw. Much nicer day than the blizzard of yesterday and the high winds. So after that 3-4-1, Newfoundland, Labrador leading. Prince Edward Island will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 4, playing the Yellowstone.
That's a really good example, Cheryl, of how patient you need to be sometimes and how quick that 3 materialized. Like, it wasn't really looking great. I talked about the 2 staggered guards for Newfoundland that weren't helping them. One little tap and roll, another tap and roll, and those guards were guarding both those. Next thing it's a 3, and you don't have to be sitting 4 early to score a big end.
No, and I think that's what we've seen, even Heather in her earlier games, is you're trying to go for your deuce too early. And by doing that, you're actually, by putting those rocks in play, giving the opposition the opportunity to maybe steal. So waiting a little longer, more patience.
That's a huge 3.
Where? Copy. Whoa, then.
Whoa, let it come.
Yep. Top 12. Yep.
Interesting to see what PEI does here. Suzanne, I know her quite well. They like to play defensively. They don't like a ton of rocks in play. They got ahead of New Brunswick and played their style of game, but now they can't. Now they have to put some offense in play here.
No, the scoreboard starts to dictate your strategy.
Right at the broom.
Just far enough. Brush it at the end to stop that yellow double. I don't think it's there.
Control.
Yeah.
Whoa, yep.
Jessica Cunningham throwing the 2nd stone for the team from the Valley Haley in St. John's.
Whoa.
Nice shot.
Really good shot.
I didn't get the time, but I'd say.
Not much you can do with this one.
Okay. Is it freeze?
Yep. Okay, like if we're gonna
Checking
be
in
like
with
just
Kathy and
confirm
updating Manitoba,
Just let
British
her know,
Columbia
and then
after
she can just make the
BC
call
stole one in the first.
play.
Manitoba replied with a couple, and
Red
Jennifer
Stone.
Jones is sitting 2 again, waiting for the last from Patty Knesevic out of Prince George.
And I think that the BC team may be a little bit rattled. More drama going on the sheet. If you remember the last update, I said that the BC third stone was removed for a hogline violation. After she threw at this end, the lights just randomly started flashing, and so they realized that perhaps there is something wrong with the stone.
Whoa.
And so they have since tested it and replaced the handle, and the head official is still talking to the ice maker about that situation. In the meantime, Jennifer was able to get around and lie too, so it's a big draw for Patty Knesevic.
An alternate a year ago, a former BC junior champion. Oh, and just that little extra weight to rub and roll off. And so it's a steal of one. Manitoba up 3-1. I don't know. I guess it's trying to relate to other sports. You just have to shake that stuff off, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, it's tough, though. It really is, especially if you've got it in your head that if you weren't over. And they might have to throw the hogline officials out again if that type of thing happens. Just to reconfirm, double check, have that second set of eyes. And you hate to see that happen.
Well, the problem is she may not have. It may have been the rock issue, and that's when Manitoba ended up with that deuce. But it also gets in your head when you're delivering.
Yeah.
You don't slide out the same way. You're always thinking, am I at the hog line? So there's a lot of different thoughts in your head than should be.
He's certainly tempted to ask for a handle change
well, take the electronic handle off.
Right.
Put a normal hand, just a regular handle, club handle on it.
Right.
And then, this is a gentlemanly or gentleman-womanly game. You're supposed to be honest, right?
Yes.
So let's just go back and play like we're at the club.
Right, exactly.
And so there is our head ice technician, Dave Merklinger, and chatting with both teams, both benches.
We had it happen at in Newfoundland at the junior pick, and I've only seen it twice all the years we've been doing this, but you'd hate to see it happen again.
Normal, maybe a little up. Stay close. No. Pass curl back. Stay close, Heather. Whoa. Little curl a little more. Jenny, Jess, right over.
Jess, no. Good.
Okay.
That's good.
Nice shot. Sorry, guys, a little more. I could have probably got it out with firm weight, eh?
Lauren Felcher is the head official.
Doesn't look like it. What? Doesn't look like it.
Dave Merklinger. You see the respective benches. Wendy Morgan is the coach of Manitoba. Jay Batch is the BC coach.
Just board.
Got a chance at a double here, maybe even get a roll in behind.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Good. Shot.
Well, after falling behind 3-0 Quebec, and Lauren Mann has scored 3 in the third, and so they're all even with Northern Ontario.
With the board I had, that's more ice too. So with perfect board, that'll be great.
It's taken a little adjustment for me too. Maybe not for yourselves, but just the fact it's Northern Ontario, and that they have their own team rather than just Ontario. And that pre-qualifying and having a Yukon team here for the first time, as well as territories.
Whoa, let it curl. Yes! Hurry!
Well, and not seeing Carrie Galusha on the ice.
Good. Great shot.
Nice weight, 11-4.
Yeah, really nice.
Northern Ontario obviously making history being here, but Team Horgan would love to put that
Great
first win in the history books too, I'm sure.
Well, you, I think, included, are one of those that thinks their game has grown enough since that first appearance 3 years ago, and they've shown on the tour this year that they may in fact challenge for a playoff spot.
They are. You know, looking at their numbers before this and their tour games and stats, they were a team that looked great as far as the amount of points they were scoring per game, and also how their defensive game has actually improved. So both directions trending really well. So it's a great sign to see in a young team like that. And I think that comes from playing on the tour and getting that experience.
Shelley Bradley with his little angle into the crotch. And then one gets caught on a jam and the other one doesn't spill far enough. So it's still Newfoundland Labrador sitting the one in the 4-foot tee line, but without last drop.
Managed to get the yellow PEI stone 2/3 underneath, though, so create a little bit of difficulty here for Heather. Not very often do you see two left-handed skips against each other.
It's great to be able to read. That gives an advantage to be able to read off the opposition skip.
And this being the intern for Heather, it should be able to curl in there.
Yeah. Hard line. Forward. Yeah. Hard line. Hard. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
That's good. No, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Sorry, Heather. That was great weight.
Yeah. Good enough.
That's good. Yes.
A little up.
I didn't get a time. Maybe a touch. Yeah.
This is a shot where, you know, you're down 3 points. You could look at the come around as well.
But you know
Suzanne.
what? Like, I
the hit and roll
anyways,
is, you know, it's the tougher shot to make.
Yeah, if you don't make this good, if you happen to roll out or at least not set shots, you might see Heather loop around that guard herself.
Suzanne Birt.
It's not light.
Looking to get that little roll towards center line, but bangs it on the beak, sits right there, edge of the 4.
Suzanne played that spot twice in the second end with the other turn, the swing turn. I think just overthrew it through the break on the straight side.
Okay.
Yeah, I could get a little roll.
Just control.
Sometimes we sound like we're beating it to death, but again, these stones at the national level are very lively. You don't have to throw it that heavy. You can throw it a little more controlled because you're going to get that action off the stone.
Right, you're no kidding. The roll is going to go for miles. And this side, I think the brushers can be very effective. You know, it's not going to snap, so you can hold, even with a board waiter, you should be able to hold it there.
Well, that's the exact point. With that down weight, you bring your brushers into the shot, so you're using them. You might as well use them. They're out there.
Normal.
Yeah, normal.
Close. Stay close. Whoa. It's normal. More rotation too.
Flop away is not terrible. Yep.
Whoa. Go yes. Okay, perfect.
That's good.
Yep. All right.
It's a lot straighter outside in.
Yeah, I don't think with 9 5 rotation. Not much rotation, right? Sorry.
Okay. Tricky.
We need at least full 8.
Okay.
Sweep for tee.
It sounds simple, but it could be ball game if you don't make this one.
Fully drawing against 2 around the edge.
All you. Just tee line. Just tee line. Line's fine.
Shelley Bradley managing the house. Michelle McQuaid, Susan McInnes.
Good shot.
Very nice, right to the pin for Prince Edward Island and Suzanne Birt to get a single here in the 4th. Newfoundland Labrador still leading it by a couple on this Sandra Schmirler day. We hope that you will make a donation in support of neonatal care in hospitals across our country.
We break down the week into blocks of time, and you want to try to win each segment, and then you know if you do that, you're going to make the playoffs. That's the goal of our team, and that's what we're going to try to do this week.
When we were here a couple years ago in Moose Jaw playing in the Canada Cup, that support was just phenomenal for us, and we definitely feed off of it. When you have the crowd behind you and they're right there with you, it's a great feeling. It gives you goosebumps.
That is our featured game tonight. When we join you, make a note please. It's TSN 2, 8 Eastern Time. For Draw 5, Jennifer Jones, Stephanie Lott, Manitoba, Saskatchewan. Always a highlight of the Scotties, in particular when we are in the West, as we are here in Moose Jaw. And at Mosaic Place, beautiful facility. Seats 4,500 for hockey. The 8-sheet curling club is attached to the back. There's some convention space. And it's all in the heart of downtown Moose Jaw. Prince Edward Island with a single and 4. We go to the 5th, and Newfoundland Labrador will have the last rock back. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Five, 10. Whoa, let it work. Whoa.
Interesting call
Whoa.
here.
We're there, we're 7. No. Curling hard now. No.
Just trying to draw the play away from the center.
No, we're not. Okay.
See if Suzanne will chase her.
Red one's in a good spot, but so's that yellow freeze.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. It is. I'm not.
Kathy, there's always that question about a first-time team, and that's the case with Ontario and Julie Hastings out of the Bayview and Thornhill. All of them are first-timers here, lose their opener, looking a little more comfortable now against Nova Scotia?
Well, they are for sure, and it is that extra movement that really catches the rookies, but it was Marianne Arsenault who's got a lot of experience that got caught, threw it a little bit soft, wrecked on the front, and that's allowed the opportunity here in the second stone to draw for 2.
Julie Hastings, Christy Tremblay, Stacey Smith, Katrina Collins.
2.
And 2 it is. 3-1, she leads Nova Scotia and the team from the Mayflower in Halifax.
That was a pretty incredible story. I don't know another team that's been together 20 years. Like, that's amazing.
Just
no
control.
kidding.
Yeah, just control. You got it.
Pretty special to be able to get to a Scotties after waiting that long.
What a thrill, eh?
Whoa! Stop! I think we're good control. No, don't touch it! Stop.
Jessica Cunningham.
Can you get it by? Make sure it's by.
Wait's pretty close.
Yeah, it was close.
It's by, all right. Sandra Schmirler Day, and our telethon continues. Once again, here's Brian.
Vic, thank you very much. We have a lot of great volunteers and staff hoping the phones are going to ring, and we can tell you we're approaching $115,000 for the day. Unbelievable cause. Of course, Sandra Schmirler from Saskatchewan, so this event is really special. So many great stories. There was a man who came up, gave $1,000, said that his son was born premature years ago and really wanted to give back to the cause. You'll have stories like that all day long. Sandra, of course, the 15th anniversary of her passing. What a great competitor, 3-time world champion, Olympic champion. I hear some phones ringing. That is awesome. Let's keep that going all day long. We're raising money for babies in crisis right across Canada, and we're going to do this all day. Of course, it is Sandra Schmirler Day right here on TSN.
We're freezing here in Moose Jaw as well.
And some of Sandra's teammates from those historic years. Marcia Gooderite, Jan Betker on hand to answer phones. And then they'll be meeting the crowd and some of the fans during a autograph session between the afternoon and evening draw.
Yep. Yes. Hard on the roll. Go.
Had a chance to meet this morning when I was up in that area where Brian was to meet Sandra's daughters, Sarah and Jenna. Just 2 wonderful young ladies. Sarah will be representing Saskatchewan in the women's portion of the Canada Winter Games next week in Prince George. Men are there now.
Just drop your shoulder a little bit. Yeah.
That's incredible, though. Well, the Winter Games is such a great event, and I was amazed how old both her kids are. That was
unbelievable. But you knew they'd be able to curl.
Hey, coaching from the other end. Did you see that? On that, after that flash of Jessica Cunningham with her first, there was Heather saying, "You dropped your shoulder a little bit."
Excellent.
And there she lifted her shoulder a bit the other way.
Yeah.
Dropped it one side and lifted it the other.
The overcorrect.
What I find with some of the Eastern teams, and we've talked about it before, but because they play on straighter ice, you can be a little in, get away with it like that last shot. You can't do that here. So when you make the adjustment here, we tend to oversteer, for another word. Because her first one was wide, she changed the delivery bit, moved it in, but you have to be really careful here of rolling a rock in with either turn. It's going to go.
Well, in all fairness to these teams, they need to have access to some ice that's similar to arena ice. You know, Brad Gushu does it differently. He travels to find that ice, and of course that's what why he has the success he does at the Brier. But they do need to be able to get access to that kind of ice.
Manitoba sitting the 3 as we check in on Manitoba, BC, and we were, Kathy, telling everyone about the stone and the hog line problems, particularly with the electronic handles, and so a hog line official has now been brought in until they can rectify it and make sure that those handles are working properly. Final stone from BC and Patty Knesset.
Well, and for the third Kristen, for her, that was her stone both times, and she made 2 great shots, but unfortunately Patty rubbed on the guard. Now she's got to make an angle against 3, needs to get to the 4-foot.
Yeah, it has to angle it back, and will not, and roll, no, not far enough. Steal of 3 for Manitoba. Her numbers have been not very good. I think you said they were down below 50 at one point in time. But again, if you're looking at, if you're a skip, is it, and you look at the house and she's throwing against that, is it safe to say you're not getting much help, Cheryl?
Yeah, I think so. You know, or you're skipping yourself into that kind of a situation.
Yeah, I like that.
Sometimes the opponent doesn't cooperate either, and that team she's playing makes the odd shot.
Many times.
Tight.
Whoa.
It's got to move a pile. It's got to move a lot.
Where? Feet. Yep. Yep.
Shelley Bradley.
Moving. Yep.
So we play third stone
Hard,
here in this 5th.
Go, 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 go. Okay.
Maya left a triple here.
I don't know if she was playing the come around in that or the tap. That's why it didn't come out.
Yeah, exactly. It looked like a come around, but they didn't make a move to brush it.
No.
So.
You might get the double, as she's saying.
Must have been the tap.
Normal?
So I'm trying to crotch in the middle, but
Kind of like
so I'm hitting this here?
Yeah.
This one here?
Yeah.
Just a hit and flop. Okay, normal?
Hit and flop might give her the double.
I guess, Vic, but here's the difference. Stephanie's saying, which one am I hitting? It should be, where do you want me to hit it?
Okay.
And I really believe if you hit about 1.5 inches, you can get all 3 of them.
Really straight, guys.
But Stephanie really needs to know
Need the
exactly.
double
So
now?
the double's there for sure, but you might be able to get all 3.
Okay.
Well, she touched all 3. Only gets rid of 1.
Okay.
Really have to know where you want to hit that, and if anything, miss at the pro side and hang in the rings.
Well, and then watch the shooter. Somebody could have been on this to try to sweep it to get it to spin back in.
I call you on for the double there. Okay. Ran so straight for so long.
Top one's not in, is it? We don't know.
No. Those are just all the little things that.
Yeah, and
was more
when I'm
concerned,
coaching,
like,
I call those
yeah.
big things.
Oh,
Yeah, no, they're huge, and you're right. They're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have yours to run in.
But this one's staying there. She hits and rolls. We don't want to be too far out, eh?
Yeah. If you don't, yeah, that's there. I think this is good.
Yeah, I was just thinking if we were going here, what's she gonna do?
She's gonna
hit
play
some
that
rolls.
double.
We're still shot behind it, right? Or she's playing that's a thin double.
Hot shot double.
Not
It
really.
is the hot shot double.
Way to go, Susan. Susan McInnes,
like.
yeah, you're
Which
playing the
side,
hot
then?
shot winner.
It doesn't
Defending
matter.
two-time.
Yeah.
Don't leave her that then. Do we want her
Both
to
gonna
play?
have the same thing.
Well, that's just it. Yeah. I just think she's gonna hit and flop behind us, and then you're gonna have to make a run. That's the only thing, and then our end's kind of lost.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Whatever you like best.
Okay.
I don't mind calling a timeout if you prefer.
No, we're good.
This
Here's
is the
good.
interesting part, and you know, for Suzanne, she wouldn't always
Tracy
play
dropped
on a
the
regular
top eight,
basis a
covered
curler
the
like
back,
Heather
the
Strong,
at the back.
and they've analyzed the fact that Heather, hey, we watched it all day Friday. She might make this hit and roll.
Top 8 on the
Top
shell side.
12, top.
A lot of
yeah,
respect
half
for your
the
opponent.
eight.
Dropping in on Ontario against Nova Scotia. Ontario sitting 2. Last rock belongs to the Blue Nosers and Marianne Arsenault.
Well, on her final stone, Julie Hastings hit and stuck. That's the one on the center line, and you could see that by hitting it on the nose, it would not give Marianne shot. And it is a little bit in a tricky path, the other stone, and so she's elected to draw. Does need to bite the forefoot.
Not bending a lot.
Jane Snyder and Jennifer Baxter.
Really good.
The front end, Christina Black managing the house.
Yep, hard. Nice shot.
For the single.
One yellow.
All right.
A little longer guard than they were hoping, because if the Ford hotshot girl can make this double and stick it, you've got a longer race.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I think they called to get top 8 foot.
Yeah, she did actually.
I don't like the double.
Okay.
If it was for 5.
Well, how about we do a hit and flop?
Yeah.
Right?
Nose is okay. She has to go after it, right?
Yeah.
Don't like the
Okay,
double. I just want a truck
Yeah.
making that shot.
Like
What do you mean you don't like?
I like her thought process. So, you know, she said risk versus reward. If it was for 5, it's worth going for.
Yes, yeah.
Play the hit
Or a
and roll.
Ford.
Or a Ford truck.
Just control, just a little flop towards center.
Okay.
But she's right, too.
All right,
Like,
you can
you
do it.
can just flop over here, and this is a usable stone. Maybe get it quarter buried. Might even be able to get that shot rock with the other turn for their next shot.
Yeah, with the swing that we've seen.
Yeah.
Don't see that
Control.
very often
Go up,
anymore,
Cal.
right? The lifting
Go
of the
up.
stone.
Oh, true.
Whoa!
Just close.
Close. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Cooper,
Go. Go.
Roll it over.
Gotta go big now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in behind.
Shoot.
When they said
Are
got
we
to go
sure?
big
Wasn't
now,
gonna
did
go-
she
no,
want
it wouldn't have gone
did
enough
she
though,
want
cross.
to
We let
just bring it out the
her
other side a little bit?
She did. She wanted
Yeah.
to have a shot for her to be able to run it back.
That's why I didn't know. When I knew it was going to be
So
big,
either
I
or,
saw-
one side or the other, but right in the middle.
Yeah, that's the bad part. Almost shot rock, too. It was just caught in the middle.
I don't think you can be unlucky enough to run that and pick yourself off. But if she's in the rings,
Yeah.
it might be worth just running that.
So here, again,
Even
you
the
go
same
back.
weight is good.
There is Heather talking with Jessica. Remember what Kathy was saying, and the missing of her sister. Laura would likely have known that, been right there on it. This is the coaching, the more chatting that Heather has
And
to
I
do
thought it was
this
going
year.
to curl though. Like it's still curled.
Like, are you trying to end up like a foot on this side of center?
Yeah.
And it
Okay,
takes
that's
a lot
probably
of
not too bad.
mental effort too. You're trying to also
Oh, I think
coach
it's the same
and
thing.
play out there. That can be difficult.
For Stephanie, too, she hasn't been in the house that often to call those angles. That's tough. We talked about it even with Brent Lang moving into the rings. Yeah, a veteran is not a veteran at watching that. It does take time to figure out the role, especially with these stones.
It's tight.
Just here.
Just going to block off the out-turn draw here.
It's curling lots.
Okay.
Just here. Just tight. Just here. Whoa. Whoa. No.
Just let it curl in too hard. Let it drop. Just let it drop.
No.
This line.
Just let it drop.
Okay, that's good.
If rubber curls just a tad.
Good look at the in-off.
Oof.
Like the run or the draw?
Actually, you know what though? I mean,
kind of like the draw.
It's not.
Yeah. Full 4, right?
Yeah.
Could you, is there not enough room to come back and just, I know they are going to play the draw, Russ, but I'm just wondering if you could come the other way with the in-turn and just touch up your red.
Yeah, you could. Oh, no question.
We need full 4.
This one's a hair easy. Neither one of them are easy, but at this one you don't have to have perfect line. You have to get by the guard by 2 or 3 inches and be right on the tee line.
Take a second. Yep.
That top, you'd have to be perfect on that angle.
Okay.
But it is there.
Full 4. And it's every inch of that 4.
I think it's there on its own right now.
Full 4, girls. Clean out here.
Line's good. Just for weight. Line's good.
Corab, Cooper on the brush.
Close. Line's good.
Curling now.
Curling now.
Jessica Cunningham.
Still sliding.
Falling line.
Still sliding. We're back 4.
Full 4.
No. Sit down.
The hot shot is the hot shot as she grabs the back of the 4.
It's red.
Don't say sorry to me. You didn't get to sweep it.
Newfoundland Labrador
It was one red, yeah.
will pick up a single here in 5. They'll go to the break. The 5-2 lead.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best.
Well, the lady in the foreground there, Marcy Gooderite, right beside her, Jan Betker, 2 members of Sandra Schmirler's Canadian World Championship Olympic medal winning teams. Nice to see them here on Sandra Schmirler Day, answering the phones. Newfoundland Labrador with a 5-2 lead over PEI. Heather Strong is with Catherine.
Heather, you won a truck yesterday in a very similar shot to your first one, and yet you didn't like the double. How come?
I didn't like what it left if I missed it, you know? I'd rather miss the truck for a miss than steal a 2. And I thought if I miss this, we might give up a steal a 2 because she could sink another one in there.
Before the game, you talked about missing Laura and the communication that you had. We heard a little bit of that on the shot, the first one. How much has that played into how you make shot selections?
Yeah, I mean, the girls are like sisters to me now, so it's getting easier. But, Laura used to read my mind, so it does play in a little bit. I try to make it as simple as possible for Jessica and show her what the plan B is, whereas Laura tended to know what plan B was, but she had way more experience, so Jessica's getting there.
A quick question. You work for a charity. What would you say to people thinking about making a donation to the Schmirler Foundation today?
Well, if you're going to make a donation, today's the day. It's a great cause, and call or come speak to one of the people on the phones there today waiting to speak, and we'll be there to answer your call later today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
$115,000. That's Jenna England right on the end. Sandra Schmirler's daughter. Music is her passion. On Sandra Schmirler Day here at the Scotties.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Lawton, skip of Team Saskatchewan. Today is Sandra Schmirler Day. And as a new mom, I know how important it is to have a healthy baby. I encourage you to pick up your phone and call today for a wonderful cause.
Yeah, it was just 5 months ago that Eric was born. Stephanie Lawton, Saskatchewan. Jennifer Jones tonight, our featured match, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make a note, please. TSN 2, as our coverage of the Scotties continues from here in Moose Jaw. And Mosaic Place. Moose Jaw Warriors make this their home as well. They're on a 7-game road trip. Newfoundland Labrador with that single in 5, lead it 5-2 over Prince Edward Island. And the team from the Charlottetown Curling Complex, skipped by Suzanne Birt, will have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 6.
Shot. It's good. Shot. Just tight.
If we take the numbers after 5, that draw just gives you an idea. 92% draw percentage for Newfoundland Labrador. Just shows you how good Heather Strong is right now. PEI a little off. Overall, though, it's advantage for Prince Edward Island in terms of percentage on the scoreboard, though they are down by 3. The numbers after 5 brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
Well, the problem with those draw numbers is they need to play offensively, Prince Edward Island does, in order to get back into this game, and so they have to start making some of those draws.
Okay.
Go right around the corner. I like this call. You could throw the second corner up. That was the traditional play 3 or 4 years ago, but a lot of double peels were being made, especially with these lively stones. So sink one right in behind. If the run back's made, there'll still be a guard out there.
Becky. Stay with it, Becky. Going now. Well, it's heavy.
It's kind of been the theme on their
Back
draws for PEI. Have been just heavy.
Need to bury it. Yep. Go, go, go. All you got. Go, go.
It's funny you'd say that, because I talked to Shelley Bradley and Susan before it started, and they were saying that their home ice has been extremely quick this year, faster than ever, and they thought that would help them. But it's not the rock speed; it's your foot speed here that I always found different from playing down east and here. It's such a quick sliding surface.
Firm. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. Okay. Ah. Close.
Yow.
Got stuck in between the run. Ah.
Been a while since we've checked in on Quebec, Northern Ontario, and Northern Ontario is sitting the shot stone up by a couple. Final rock on the way for Quebec's Lauren Mann.
Well, and Tracy Horgan guarded on her final stone.
More from that. Yelling, this is going to be tight, 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 and
That's
too
the
tight.
guard.
And so that'll be a steal of 1 for Northern Ontario. They go to the break 6-3. This game's been very slow.
I touched that rock. It's coming over the hog line. I just touched it. Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, I don't think it changed anything.
One here.
A lot of weight there. They were trying to roll underneath cover.
Just control.
Roll the other way.
Well, those are all the little things, Russ. I mean, we've talked about it all year, that we've seen a lot of the teams that are the elite teams, what they're working on, which is that down weight, that more controllable weight.
Don't touch it. Close. Stop.
Just moves your entire game up.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep. Your way, Kat.
Yes.
Your way, Kat. Good.
Nice weight.
Good way to come back on that.
Yeah.
Northern Ontario, first time a Northern Ontario representative at the Scotties, and trying to win their first after coming through that 3-team pre-qualifying and winning their last game against the Territories, team out of Yellowknife, skipped by Kerry Galusha. And how nice is this, that Galusha, Megan Cormier, and Danielle Derry, Sharon Cormier would all be still here and working the phones during the Sandra Schmirler telethon. So shout out to the Territories and their commitment to the game and to the Schmirler Foundation.
Go, go, go. Yep, keep it going. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Lost it. Not only didn't end up in the paint, but opened that back one up.
Control. Okay, you got this. Control. Okay.
Wow. Manitoba stole 3 in the 4th. They stole 3 more.
Yeah, hurry,
in 5 and now lead British Columbia 9-1 at the 5th end break. Jennifer Jones out of the St. Vital in Winnipeg against Patty Knesevic out of Prince George.
Okay. Another over curl on that spot.
Yeah.
It's a little easier from up here because they, we see the sheets a little more often than they do, but everything seems to be over curling inside out, and if there's any errors the other way, it's outside in wide. So if you can picture the sheet, it's a little like a teepee. It's a little high in the middle, and everything's curling gravity-wise to the edges, and therefore if you're coming into that center line, it'll run straight. And both teams struggling with that in-turn coming home there. It really moves. Good opportunity here now.
Troll. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Whoa. 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 That's good.
Shot. Well, and that's, what you use your 5th end break for, too, for a team that's struggling. That's when you have that discussion. What is everybody seeing out there? It helps get it into everybody's head, the shape of the ice and what you're struggling with. So
make sure it sticks.
It shouldn't be something that you continue on struggling with in the back half.
Such an important part to the sport, because you could have 4 unbelievable shot makers out there, and if the skip, or in reality the whole team, can't quite get the broom in the right spot, all 4 of you are struggling.
Yes. Whoa. Yeah. Hurry. Whoa. 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 Just clean. Just clean. Whoa. 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 Any roll? I got it. Okay. Okay. It's good. It's good. Great.
One of the nicest people you'll ever, finish eating before you smile. Goodness gracious, Kim, we're putting you on camera. Kim Dolan is and has been, I think for many years, the face of curling on the women's side, certainly in Prince Edward Island, and here as a 5th. Her first Scotties was Prince George back in 1983. And I thought she actually retired at one point in time, but she just can't give this game up. So it's nice to see Kim here.
You're down a pile here. You have to hang around. I just hate that weight choice.
Curling a lot?
Yeah, I agree. It's so important. Keep your rocks in the ring.
Still lots of room here. We can come around everything.
Yeah. Did you double those off?
The wing, and it just
go.
Yeah. Yeah,
normal weight.
Come back to the fact you don't have to throw that much weight.
Exactly. What's your objective there? You have to hang around. Sure, you want to roll.
Yeah, you got this.
With these stones, you could roll with back ring weight.
Normal. No, okay. Close. Yep. Yep. Hard, guys. Hard. Hard. Yours. Whoa. Great shot. Well done. Good job.
Heather's playing well again.
Yeah, it just goes so much. If you're not.
Well, and I think it goes back to Rush. She's calling a different game to give herself some shots. She can see the 4-foot when she's throwing.
Yeah, they're not like if they were
in that top one.
If they were at the same.
Like those kind of shots give her team a lot more confidence as well. They're making shots.
Yes. Roll to a really nice spot too. I'm not sure the. Well, it's not. I don't think you could play that yellow one and sit 2. It would spin quite a way, so they're going to use those as guards to loop right around everything.
Still the same.
Try to score the 2 the old-fashioned way with the skipper.
Hey, room. T-line.
Where is it?
Suzanne Birt.
Where?
Trying to come around everything. That little rock pile sitting just off center line, top edge of the 8.
Yep.
Just for line. Yep.
Oh boy, look at it go. This center line, as you say, has been a magnet. Get it, fine.
Oh, you have have to make sure you get by on that one.
Not like it was heavy. It was perfect weight.
Sorry. No, they were calling back 4, which was exactly what you wanted to throw on it.
Maybe a little flop across the face, but
okay. Okay, clean release.
Ontario, Nova Scotia, and it is Nova Scotia that is sitting the one on the lid. Final stone quickly on the way. Julie Hastings.
Trying to hit the outside yellow one to pick out the shot stone.
Angle it back. And does not angle it back. Straightened up on her. Steal of 1, Nova Scotia to tie it at 3.
Not much handle though.
little up. Whoa.
Whoa.
Off. Whoa.
It's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was up normal.
Yeah.
9-2. Control.
Suzanne Birt will face 3 with her last.
It's funny, Cheryl, you look at the stats here. Heather Strong's played 2 games, 71%. Suzanne Birt, 1 game, 93%. She had a 22% advantage.
Nose will do it. Okay.
We know Heather's better than that. How come she had too many tough shots? And in this game, she's had room to breathe, and she's out-curled Suzanne.
She has, and I don't see Suzanne getting the support from her team either that she needs.
Yep. Free.
Boy, again, did she get this started? Got to try to get this shot stone and then hold the shooter. Hold it for her now. Just hold it for her now. Hold it for her now. Oh, nicely done. To grab the top edge of the 4. McQuaid, McInnes, and PEI will pick up the single.
Welcome back to Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Of course, it is Sandra Schmirler Day on TSN. Great to see Sandra's 2 daughters here answering phone calls. Some great donations coming in so far. We're reaching the $130,000 mark. Capital Winter Club donating $1,200. Ottawa Curling Club donating $1,500. And how about this? Stephanie Lawton's team also stepping up. They donated $1,000 as well. So we're helping babies in crisis right across Canada. And this foundation should hit the $3 million mark this year. Please call in and donate on Sandra Schmirler Day right here on TSN.
And make note again, 100% of all donations go to the purchase of equipment for neonatal centers across Canada. Welcome back, everybody. Our second day coverage, the Scotties from Moose Jaw. And on this Sunday afternoon, our featured game, Newfoundland Labrador against Prince Edward Island. PEI with their single. Trail it now, 5-3. Newfoundland Labrador will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 7, playing the Redstones.
Well done.
Now, nice come around.
Where she hit there, top 4? I didn't see.
I think it's hard for people who have never played on arena ice or had access to it, that it is such a different sliding feel under the foot. It doesn't time quite like it feels out there.
No kidding.
Pebble's a little higher, and it takes a little bit to adapt to get used to that feeling. A couple great shots there.
We mentioned earlier that Heather no longer has her sister Laura with her. Laura has moved now to Regina, where she's employed, but here watching her sister. And then on a Thursday, when we arrived, there was Laura, along with her new teammate, Nancy Inglis, and welcoming Team Newfoundland at the Regina International Airport. It was a nice welcome as we came down the stairs. The Heather Strong, the Newfoundland Labrador team, was on our flight.
No, Jess. Yep. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Good call, Jess. Thanks.
Laura now working here in Regina with new Canadians.
I didn't really know what weight it was. It just said really
Getting them familiarized with Canadian culture.
Good little opportunity here because you have to start thinking offense here if you're Suzanne Birt. Those two red ones can actually help. Lob another yellow right on top of the one that's at the top of the 4 foot.
Top 4.
Difficult to remove.
Stay close. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard line. Yep. Hard. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's good.
Good shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, I love this.
Which way looks good? Either way. It's pretty high, hey? Where is it? Pardon? That's like a 2? No, yeah, closer to a 3. Okay.
Just little things. You'd be tempted to peel this the other way and just get right of there, but either way works.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no.
You want to jam it onto this red.
Whoa. Okay, good.
Good call, Heather.
Interesting situation because if PEI keeps guarding this and the peels keep happening, they might come down and play that red doubles at 3 at some point.
Guard might be a little trickier to put on here.
Tight.
Just with the curl they're getting once it gets to the line.
Yes.
It's really
Clean
good
it.
walking.
Clean
Real
it.
tight.
Line's fine.
It's tight, real tight.
That's fine. Good, Michelle.
Nice throw.
Same weight.
Okay. Was it firm?
Yep, 8-2.
Scene.
Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Really hard.
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Oh, and this runs it pie.
Yeah, we avoided disaster there.
Yeah.
That was pretty close.
She's cutting her closer. That's good. Like, did that wrong? Or
Check
what?
that
Did that do
yellow
that?
would have hit it so
Wrong?
softly, it would
Nope.
have been frozen in there.
Like that.
Well, this game is almost a full end behind all the others, and it's probably because all those rocks in play. Quebec down by 3, and at the moment looking at that, is that red stone, Quebec stone, the shot at the back?
I don't know if they're even sure, Vic. They spent a lot of time looking overhead, and at the end of the day decided it really doesn't matter. She's playing the draw down to it. Obviously, if it hangs out a little bit, they might touch that yellow one back. Tracy Horgan had an opportunity to remove that red stone in lie 4, just caught it a little bit too thick and jammed that red stone at the back. So for sure, she's playing to the 4 foot for 1, and given this kind of weight, I'm going to suspect that they believe it is the red one that is shot.
And
well short.
well short indeed. Now they'll have a quick look around.
Yeah, one red.
One red it is, so it's 1 for Quebec.
One red.
Missed opportunity though. You chalk those up, you keep count of those unforced errors.
This is curling on her.
Yikes, yikes.
Sorry, I should have thrown firm there. That was silly. The way curled, eh?
Now you can come down with that in turn. Did you stack them up, Cheryl? Do you just tap it frozen, or do you hit it and roll? Do either one, I guess.
How much of that do you have?
I think you could stack them up. That's not bad.
Okay, I think we should do that. Okay. Even here. They're really close together. Okay.
Tough shot with weight, though. I'd be really tempted to throw like a hack at this, if anything. You're definitely still going to roll over enough that there won't be a double.
Board. Yep. Yep.
Shelley Bradley. And you can hear Suzanne Birt from McQuaid. McInnes, don't give up on this, ladies. Oh, another great brush by that front end.
Great shot.
How they just skinnied that guard.
Sweet, Michelle.
That was close.
Sweet, buddy. Yeah. It's a great throw. Good job.
You could hear Suzanne hit the second volume
Yeah,
audible
that's right.
on her call.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, that was calling for that extra gear.
Push hard. Go, go, go.
Stephanie Korab. Run it back. Oh boy, goes through the hole. That catcher kept the one PEI stone in. So sitting 3, Prince Edward Island.
Yeah. Is her starting? Pardon?
Real over curls.
Close to the line, she's kind of hugging the line there, right?
Okay, yeah.
And
We
every
call
time,
both
as soon
of them out of our hand, right?
as soon as
So-
she lets go, we're on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on top of that, they're on them in the line, really. They curl when they're on that line.
So
Makes
get
it look
hammer,
worse
so
than it
maybe you
even
can
is.
4 minutes in end.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Okay. It's not gonna.
Okay, that's good. Let's go.
Didn't see the call, Cheryl. They're trying to guard the shot rock. It looks like plenty of ice for that.
I didn't see the call either.
Just top 12 in front of the 1 and the 4 foot there.
Thank
Okay.
Boy, they make you look good.
Soft.
Oh yeah, you got lots.
You're not worried?
No, I'm not worried.
Gold medal analysis, that is. You're my friend, you know that.
Tight.
It's easy.
Yep. Lots of line. Whoa, if you can.
Somebody's got to make me look good. You're not. You're not.
No, thankfully, the curlers wear microphones.
Yep, bring it now. Cross
Be a pretty
center,
quiet
cross
show
center.
if it wasn't.
Right here. Yep. Right here. Right here. Right here. Top 8. Top 8. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
They wanted it over a little bit more. The
good,
rub
that's
will
good.
help. A little too deep, do you think, though?
It's good.
Or does it work for them?
I think
not
that's
bad.
okay. That's pretty good.
Does that do anything? Or just
I think
those
you're gonna
two?
just pick off this one.
Those two?
Do you like a double off this one, but like a roll
That's what
over
I
here?
like, yeah.
Not sure they can get that one thin enough to kick that over there. The other options
It's the easiest
maybe
thing I can see. It's not gonna jam on this or anything.
do this and try to run that in there. At least get that most dangerous one off the pot.
Just thought if we hit half a rock here, does that one come back?
So it might just stick it, right? You might just hit nose if you rub off that too much, right?
Okay, let's make this one.
Okay.
I like firm. Okay. Just off nose, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one they're
Obviously,
going to
plan
play
B
that.
if it hangs out too much is this.
Just a hair on the high side. Get the double.
Well, like Heather said, if it ever did hang, she could get the other double.
This one you could get it across the face. This way, you mean?
Just
and then
firm.
the shooter come in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You might get all three
And just
moving
off
that way.
nose.
That would be the hot shots triple.
She'd be the one to make it, too.
Just a tiny bit more. Yeah.
Main thing is get that. You're not too worried. The skipper's not too worried about those 8-foot rocks, but that one on the side of the buttons. The worrisome one.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Heather Strong, her first.
Close, stay close, stay close.
Stay
Yep,
close.
roll that, roll that, roll that.
No, she stuffed it, and she stuffed it right underneath.
Oh. That's okay. You got that one out
Bad
too.
throw,
So that's
yeah.
not bad. It's open.
Probably could have brushed this once they weren't going to make the
I got stuck.
hit that one thinner and kick it out
Oh.
in
You
the
just got
open,
plan
but
B,
still
though.
the same.
That's good.
2 of them are gone.
Tight.
Just tight? Like,
Yeah. Really good opportunity for Suzanne here.
No, because she can run that double.
Okay.
A little less.
You're just going to play the straight guard and let Newfoundland draw for one, and the way Heather's playing, she'll probably make it. So you could go top of the rings and choke off the draw. What they're worried about is if they don't get this one deep enough, then there'd be a double for a possible 2 for Heather. So they're just going to play the straight guard.
Tight. Lots of line.
It's got to curl a lot.
Yeah, I think it will.
Really
The
tight.
top 12, just maybe a slight overlap.
Top 12.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Force Newfoundland Labrador maybe to go out a little wider.
Yep.
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 Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
There you go.
Shot.
Her draw weight's been pretty good, I think, Suzanne Birt.
She did. She made that other draw coming home.
Yeah, right to the lid,
3,
right?
Yep, out front.
Oh, over here in front of those two. So she can play that.
She's never afraid to throw these shots.
Do you get a time on that?
14-2. 14-8. All right, full 4, girls.
To be really careful when you're timing somebody else, because
Yeah,
if you've got a
14-5 is great.
faster slider, or you're up on your toe, or you've got your back foot is faster, you might get a different time than what Heather will. So it can be misleading to give a time.
Facing 3 with her last.
Oh, that's on right now. I think
Full 4.
Go hard.
Full 4.
Yeah, go hard then, guys.
Korab and Cooper
Yeah.
and Cunningham in the house.
Have a look.
Gotta go curling. It's good. T-line. Go hard.
Just T-line, guys. T-line.
T-line. Just T-line.
Line's good. Line's good.
Full
Line's
4.
good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
She has been terrific and
Nice
is
one,
terrific.
Heather.
One more time.
Great job.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Skipper.
Heather Strong
Sorry, I was thinking.
draws against 3, picks up another single. Mary Galusha. The team from the territories manning the phones, ready to talk to you on Sandra Schmirler Day here at the Scotties. It's all our passion this week, the Scotties, here in Moose Jaw. And our passion right now, Ontario and Nova Scotia. Very passionate. Here's Kathy.
Well, she's
You're never going to get a better introduction than that.
No, that's usually what I'm asked is Gauthier, so I'll take that. Well, for Julie Hastings, a little bit of a miscue on her first one, was playing a soft weight hit and over-curled, seeing more movement on the sheet today. So this is a draw, looking for the 4-foot.
All you guys. Yep.
The Ontario team out of the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill. First time appearance. Nova Scotia, of course, skipped by Marianne Arsenault. 5 Canadian titles, 2 world titles, all of it with Colleen Jones. And oh brother, too far. Steal of 2 more, and Nova Scotia goes on top. They've stolen the last 3 points. Now lead at 5-3. Didn't look any better through the camera either, did it, for Ontario at that moment? As we welcome you back, 6-3 Newfoundland Labrador leading. We go to 8. Prince Edward Island will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Okay.
Heather's making everything. What a wonderful end by Prince Edward Island, and nothing to show for it again.
Halfway.
In hindsight, is there somewhere else that Suzanne Birt
Stay with it.
Yep.
could have put that last stone,
Yep.
Cheryl? I mean, she curled up to her own and got the top 12, but you left it a little wider, forcing the draw maybe to go more outside.
Yeah, you could have. You could have blocked off the draw. The risk was leaving anything, you know, not coming in enough and leaving anything in the house and having them have the ability to have that double to score 2. So, but I think at this point you kind of have to put those pressure shots on them and take that risk. Can't allow Newfoundland to score.
And we said that before, Russ, when we were talking about Prince Edward Island, that when they fell behind 4-1, they had to start bringing the game to Newfoundland Labrador. And they have, actually, haven't they?
Yes, they have. They played a really nice end, that last one. And just the other skipper's not cooperating at all. They're just playing really well. Little chance here now. The two corner guards. That one's really wide, but it's a nuisance. You could slide one over the corner of the 12.
Back 8. Okay.
Yellow's a
Back
little
4.
deep. The original corner came up so deep. It's deeper than Susan would like. Lots of ice here to tap this top red back and create a bit of a wall. Two-fold shot. You want to tap it back and use the reds, but you're never going to roll out if you throw this weight.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard, 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 hard. Okay. Okay.
Don't do that.
I think more than anything, just a little light on that one.
Yeah. And it is curling well today. Nice. The ice is much more finished than we saw yesterday.
Yeah, it's very similar now to the outside sheets, which will make it much easier on the curlers.
Control.
Now these are the end, Cheryl. It's interesting what to do here. If you roll out, there's a little bit of a pocket. If you stay, there might end up being too many reds.
Yep. Go, go, go hard. Okay. Okay. Did you get time?
Nice weight. Yep. 10:28.
Well, and you have to kind of think, what is
10:28.
Prince Edward Island, Suzanne Birt, what do they want? They want rocks in play. Shouldn't roll to a bad spot there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
If you tapped it dead on with back 8-foot weight, there'd be a red wall.
Or even just.
There it is, just like that. Yep.
Okay. Same weight. Yeah. Like here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Or do you want to hit it?
I don't mind that.
Doesn't
I like
matter.
that. Push back a bit.
I don't think you want to be hitting with full hit weight now. I think you just want to be moving rocks around.
Control.
Michelle McQuaid, in her first Scotties, 3-time PEI junior champion. Rolls it over on top. Shot stone belongs to Newfoundland Labrador. McQuaid, familiar name, yes, to hockey fans because it's her brother, Adam McQuaid, who's a member of the Boston Bruins in his 5th season. Started playing on the island in Cornwall, PEI. Then to the Sudbury Wolves, originally drafted by Columbus, traded, and of course a Stanley Cup winner in 2011. Adam McQuaid is Michelle McQuaid's Stanley Cup winning brother.
Taking on my Calgary Flames tomorrow night.
You are a huge Flames fan.
I am.
You really are.
I got 9-8, just so you know.
Okay.
We have to wait in the suite.
Did you hear me say it was up?
To your point, Cheryl, there were 3 red in there a while ago.
Okay.
Suzanne called for a big weight double. They made the double. But now you don't have much to work with.
Weight's the same, eh? Yeah,
You've
weight's
got
the same.
one lone freeze here. The odds of Shelley freezing this so good that it can't be removed are very slim.
Okay, so go back a shot. So you would have played nestled into that somewhere in those pockets. You had 2 pockets, or try to corner freeze somewhere.
Or tap them. Because they're in front of the T line, you might tap. It was early in the end. You could have tapped them back a bit and created that nice little wall. You had the corner guard. But I'm betting wherever this stops, Newfoundland's going to be able to get it out.
Back a little bit.
It's just too tough a shot to play the perfect freeze. You cannot get that line. Look how close this is. 10 inches heavy. Easy shot.
Well, by hitting earlier, even she could have risked rolling out as well, and that's the last thing you can do.
Boy.
So
Kind of weight control.
you're just more
Control,
manipulating
Okay.
rocks around than you
We'll
are
bend. All right.
getting rid of anything.
Let's go. That's control. Yep. Whoa. Oh, it's okay. Whoa. It's running really straight right now. Hold on.
Stephanie Korab throwing the 3rd stones for this team from St. John's, originally from Mississauga, Ontario.
Sorry, that was still up a little. Yeah, 9-9. Wow. Okay. I thought that one was better.
Ontario junior champion. Went east That's the comparison we'll do here. And struggling with her draws in the battle of thirds against Shelley Bradley. And that goes back to what we said earlier. These player numbers are brought to you by Ford, a proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 21 years. What we said earlier when we came on the air, how well Heather Strong is playing, because at times she's just not getting help from the rest of the team.
Not at all, really. It's been a one-man show here for sure. And tough shots for Heather. We talked about keeping it open. She has to some degree, but the last end draw against 3 to the pin, you can't keep relying on your skipper to do that. But so far, I guess you can.
Gotta go. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, hard.
Now another beautiful try by Prince Edward Island, but no pressure. It would have been tempting to put something on this angle, and then it cannot be removed.
You don't care about the shooter? No. Okay.
And so the question is, do you care about the shooter? No. Why?
Did you read it? For this same reason.
No, just firm. Okay.
When
just a pick.
PEI eliminated a few rocks, it became difficult for Shelley Bradley to create pressure on Heather. So same situation here for Heather. She doesn't really need a bunch in there because it could create pressure for her last shot.
Okay.
Just make it go away, roll out, even take the shot rock out if you want.
Yeah, she might be able to clip that shot
Yeah.
rock.
And the good teams are so good at it. You'll see the home and say, we're not just happy making the enemy rock go away. We're trying to improve that situation.
Heather Strong first. And across the top of her own.
Good job.
And we'll sit at the edge of the 8, sitting the 4, but without last rock.
Just a curly spot.
Curly spot, even with that weight. Wowee.
I did. You were on the broom, but like where we didn't give you a lot of ice either. I didn't think it could hurt to be on it right away.
I thought it would hold the line for a while. And
yeah.
It started to curl right away.
Yeah. No, that's good. Good shot. And it stuck around with firm.
That swing is what is making the freeze so difficult too.
Yes. Yeah, yesterday this is an easier shot, isn't it? Freeze is a little easier if you've got it framed. If you've got a guard that's guarding the one side, then you can high side it a bit. Or, but in this case, when the rock's totally exposed,
Gotta be here, yep.
so tough to get it perfect.
Yep, line, yep. Line's fine. Yep. Yes. Yes. Hard, 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 hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
One more time. This one will come up short. Shot stone remains the
Dug right in.
Newfoundland Labrador rock back at the
No, I
button.
mean,
Well, Northern Ontario has just popped a 3, take a 9-4 lead over
I like that
Quebec.
too. It's hard for her to get a shot
Yeah.
in, right?
I'm going to throw the same shot.
Same weight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because pick's okay. In fact, you do that, not terrible.
Aim for nose, hey?
The goal's the 4, so yeah.
I'll be cleaning.
That's a great comment. The goal's the 4, so let's not be a hero here. Just get this rock, get it out of there. That's the key to the way the score is. But if you can get that angle properly,
There's a couple of options with the leave.
you should be able to
So just listen to
hit it
Jessica,
right
like,
there
that's
and
the
make
same
that last
Same
shot for Suzanne tough.
Same weight. But if it curls up to nose, we should still make the double.
All right, you can do it. Take
Hang
your time.
Well, they're thinking nose, too. That's not a bad shot either.
No, and you get rid of that back button.
Sorry. Take your
As
time.
long as there's not an overcurl, which
Yeah, lots of
Heather's
time.
very aware of.
It's not as much. Little left. Whoa.
Whoa, Steph.
The final stone for Newfoundland Labrador. Heather Strong.
Leave it.
That behaved better than the first one. Shoot, that did what I wanted the first one to do, really.
Oh, good to know. Nice throws, Heather.
Yeah.
What kind of weight she throwing? Just control. Okay. On the nose.
5. Facing 5 with her last.
Now, they just made 3 freezes in a row, or tried, close shots. And this isn't a hard shot either, but I would be tempted to do the same thing facing that many.
Especially she just threw it.
Yeah. It's easy from up here, and Susan's a wonderful hitter, too.
Just clean.
Michelle McQuaid and Susan McInnes with brushes down. Very nice. Right on the lid. Covering the pin for a single. 6-4 game. $144,000 and counting. Thank you so much for being part of a special day. Sandra Schmirler Day. Time now for the M&M Meat Chops Final End Challenge. Right after the game, go to finalend.ca. Enter the secret word for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa. And it includes the tickets, the hotel, the airfare. First 100 entries will have a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card, and all participants will get an M&M discount. Finalend.ca after the game, and after we give you a secret word, the CP Rail Yard here in Moose Jaw. This is a big terminal for CP Rail, one of their biggest filling stations for their engines, and they also have a direct line south to the U.S. Updating Ontario against Nova Scotia, Kathy.
Well, it was a shot by Marianne Arsenault on her final one. Tried to roll under, but not quite made, and so this is a chance for 3.
Oh, that'll help. After Nova Scotia had picked up and stolen the last 3 points, Ontario back and forth they go. Ontario leads it now 6-5. On this Sunday afternoon, day 2 of our coverage, the Scotties here in Moose Jaw. Prince Edward Island with a single. Newfoundland Labrador continue to lead it 6-4. Here in the 9th, Newfoundland Labrador will have the last draw. Have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Well, all-out steal here for Suzanne's team. She's got her double guards up.
Gotta go. 3/4 left. Hard, guys. Hard, guys. Yeah. Let's go.
And throwing hit weight, a dangerous hit weight there. Made no mistake. She's always been really good at those shots because it does lots of rotation. It tracks nice and straight. She's comfortable with it, obviously.
Yeah, she throws those a little bit like the Homan team does.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
A little more rotation there. She's pretty confident on them. Got some stuff happening here, though.
Yeah, right. That was a helping hand for Prince Edward Island. 3 guards to work with.
T-line.
Clean it.
Speed, we haven't seen too many out really wide this week so far, but these shots are a little wider than where most of the shots, and it still glides beautifully. Looks like the ice is holding up nicely. It's just maybe from this point on, 9th, 10th end, down that center is getting a little slower.
Go.
Very nice.
Great draw.
Okay. Firm? Yeah.
It's firm.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Trying to get both, trying to get that red one also.
Okay.
We'll jam it, leave the 2 stones out in front.
That's
Shot
okay.
rock belongs to Prince Edward Island.
Sorry.
Just in front of the tee line, pulling the 4.
I like that.
Oh yeah, they're good. Just needed to hit a little less.
Sink a second one here now.
Wait for it.
It's a great opportunity to have the same
It's out.
thrower that played the first draw come around to be able to throw it twice.
Copy. Whoa.
A little wider here.
Yep, further than this one. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
And around they go. Sitting the third shot now, back 8.
Okay.
I won't be happy with that one at all. I know it's only 3 feet deep, but short was the call. You have to have some guards if you're going to steal.
Same. No, clean. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Keep it clean. Nice throw. That's a good throw. I like that.
Good job.
I like that throw. It
Yeah.
was like
Good shot.
straight to it. Just a guard. Okay.
No, we forget Shelby Bradley was a skip
Way out there. Halfway.
Halfway.
at one time. Skipped actually in a
You
Scotties
got to move a pile. Pick it well at the end.
in Kitchener.
Just halfway. No.
Also in juniors.
Well, take it
Throwing the third
forward.
stone.
Yep. Yep. Tight. Yep. Yep. Gotta go. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Shelly's
yep.
always had wonderful technique, a good solid delivery. Slides really straight.
On this Sandra Schmirler day, once again, here's Brian.
Hey, Vic, thank you very much. We need to get the phones going, but there is some good news. We can tell you we've reached $150,000 on Sandra Schmirler Day on TSN, which is absolutely awesome. We want to keep the phone calls coming in. For those of you that did not know Sandra, she was a world-class curler, 3-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist from Saskatchewan, and sadly taken from us far too soon at 36 years of age as she lost her battle with cancer. But her legacy lives on. Her 2 beautiful daughters were here today answering the phones. They continue to help out, and they will reach the $3 million mark this year for the foundation as they continue to raise money for babies in crisis right across Canada.
What incredible numbers being raised. That's amazing.
One of my favorite Sandra Schmirler stories was from the Olympics.
Yes. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Stephanie Korab. Oh, and the jam twice. And shot stone is PEI. That's the stonist at the top of the 4-foot. When they were at the Olympics, and they were in the room in the athletes' village, and of course Wayne Gretzky was there with the hockey team at that time.
Look like we're one.
She said, I'm sitting there watching TV, and we're watching some of the other events, and Wayne Gretzky came in and came right over and said, and she looked at Jan Becker and Marcia Gooderite, who were part of that team, said, hi, I just want to tell you just how much we're enjoying watching you. She just sort of looked at her, and I looked at him as to say, didn't know what to say, that Wayne Gretzky would come over and say hi, and how are you? So, yeah, that's one of my favorite stories from the Olympics of '98.
I was lucky enough to win the Worlds the same year Sandra did in Geneva, Switzerland, and what a wonderful team. And it wasn't just the curling and the shot making, but it's how they supported us as we played during the week, and sharing ice information, rock information, and just they were just had that attitude that it was a fun sport. We're friends, and they got a lot out of it.
Well, fierce competitors, but you know, the other thing you see is they kind of, we always looked up to them because of the bubble that they had as a team. You know, they laughed together. They had such great team chemistry together.
As they celebrate their gold medal, Joan McCusker there as well. Yeah, 1998, and that was the first year, of course, that the sport was recognized as a full medal sport. You go back to '88 in Calgary, and Linda Moore and her team winning the gold medal there.
We have last row. If I come in this way, tap it.
I remember that. I remember being in Calgary for that.
Yeah,
it's a demonstration sport then, and then
I would like to peel. I still like to peel.
10 years later.
Well, Jess, the only problem, I agree with you, except that they've got all control zone. One little hit and flop out, we're down points.
Yeah.
Not that that's, you know, Yeah. I'm okay with throwing against.
We have our first final. And Manitoba and Jennifer Jones will win their second in a row, and they do it handily. Make the final 11-2 over BC, who have dropped their first 3.
This is shot rock. We're second.
Can we do anything with that?
Nope. Yeah. And you can't run that back because you do that, you're cooked.
What did you run this? Straight back to that? Yeah. Make it a double out of it.
We tap that red. Yeah, if we can tap the red to here. Yeah. But then our shooter's here.
Yeah. You can still use it to tap it again, though.
PEI's got them both ways here.
Gosh, we can't guard it, Jeff. They do that.
I think if you play the raise, shooter stays. At least we got something.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that better than just straight peel?
Yeah.
Straight peel, they do something. We just play that double.
No, straight peel, yes, they miss you with crack.
Jeff Cunningham, 3-time Newfoundland champion.
Yeah. I'm just afraid we try this tap, we just tickle that. We've guarded this situation.
Yeah. We still have that one.
Okay, let's make this,
Yeah,
Stephanie, this
yeah,
your...
I like that too. Yes.
Just make sure I get around that guard. That's yeah, it. Kathy made this. We know the ice.
We're not in bad shape anyway.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
See what they're going to do.
Okay.
I think that yellow tap through the hole is there
Back
for
four, wait,
PEI.
T-line
Tough,
weight.
you'd have to skinny that red guard. But then you sit like 4 if this rock doesn't come off properly. And you could probably get around if Prince Edward Island with some speed and kick that red one through the hole and sit 3 buried. So you have to make a move here. And this is probably the easiest shot to tap this red underneath. But where does the shooter go?
Yep.
I think she's really, the guard is long enough. They're hoping to get enough curl by it that she stays on the nose.
The nose, okay,
or
perfect.
doesn't roll out too far.
Because there will be a red double if it does.
How much?
T-line.
Yeah, line's tight. Hurry. Hard line. Hard. Hard all the way, guys. Every inch, every
Cooper.
inch, every inch. Go.
And Cunningham on this stone by Stephanie Korab. And all over that center guard.
Uh-oh.
It was tight the whole time, so I was like, how much? Because if the weight was up, I wouldn't have to sweep it.
I don't know what to say for that. I feel like I'm at the broom. The weight was good, and then it's just going. Yeah.
It was plenty of weight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Like, I really don't know what to say. Like, I thought it was excellent on my hand. Like, I would tell you if I was tight too, right?
And we thought it was T-line. I think it was actually based on what we moved there.
I don't mind running.
And she seemed to have great weight
That
on
was the only
that.
problem with playing that way. Was
very
going to touch the
nice.
guard when cooked.
They weren't too worried early, so she wasn't narrow.
I think we'll probably lose
Could be
that.
the stone.
It's okay, right? It's not awful. Just turned you like throwing at it.
Play this one often.
Yeah, I kind of like having those around. Like, I don't mind this.
I don't know if we're still, I don't think we'll be shot.
Yeah, but do you think we can, if we hit this, will it double that one out?
We're down to like 6 minutes, so if we're going to chat, we probably should call our timeout.
Is there enough room to play the intern?
He knows it.
Nose?
I like that. I think there is. He'd even do it with the out turn.
It's hard to play it this way, right?
Trying to get to as much of the nose as you can. If we lose this, that's fine. But...
Yeah, but it's...
Quebec has come back with a couple, but they're still down by 3 against Northern Ontario playing the 9th. As Kim Dolan makes her way to the ice. The coach for Prince Edward Island, her daughter Sinead, is the 5th player for PEI.
Probably going to bump this over a bit. She's going to play that. We've still got this one, and we might be able to get her.
This one's guarded.
Yeah.
Just think, though, if you're ever on the... If you can't get right to the nose, then you're going to pop that to here. Yeah. What do you like? We have the like this? Or try to tap this? Well, if we're playing that, we can. I think we have.
I think there's room.
I think there's room on either side if we're playing that. Because coming this way, it might just straight jam.
It's coming, it looks like it's coming straight on there.
But is this the better call? That's what we're trying to decide.
It's just such a tight
straight
hole.
tap, or do we want to try to get to the nose? It's tight. It's going to come off this way.
So lots
probably.
of rotation. She could throw lots of speed. I think she could get through there on the in turn. You can certainly make it with the out turn, though.
Set us up for the next one, right?
Yeah.
It would be more inviting with the out turn.
It's something, but it's a run.
Yeah.
It's an angle run. It's not really
Yeah.
something. It's
Right.
like desperate something.
This from down there that we're just going to jam it into
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then she's going to...
I'm really concerned that it's going to jam in that back one.
We threw a couple of great draws this way, right? We kind of knew what he was doing. So that got us to here.
Yeah, I'm
We're
throwing
gonna throw a
more
little
weight, though.
Yeah.
So they're going to try tapping that center line yellow through the hole. Just raise it up.
So they're going to tap that back a little bit, try to get it into this area. It might even kick this red one over a little bit, get it into that area. And that would be even better, because if the red one stays where it is, it's a pretty easy tap back for Newfoundland. So probably back 8 foot weight here, maybe try to get almost to the nose, see if you can jiggle those around a bit. Probably end up shot rock here. It's not a bad call.
We told you Quebec got 2 and 8. Northern Ontario still leading by 3. They do have the last rock. Is there a chance to get Deshaun Stone to pick up 2 more, Kathy?
Well, there is. There's the run back. Tracy actually made a very nice run back, excuse me, on the first one, but left the center stone out there, the guard, and so Lauren Mann went around. This is the run back. If she can pick it out, it's 2.
Watching them both. Got to get to the nose there. Get to the nose, touch it. Oh, and she'll lose the run back stone. And then that stone over curls by Suzanne Birt. And actually taps up the red. And it looks like now, at this moment, Newfoundland and Labrador are the shot stone, as we do have a final. Northern Ontario with the single will win it 10-6 over Quebec. And that's the first win ever for Northern Ontario in a Scotties.
Don got it at the end of the day. You know, it's.
But if you can you play on the inside on that one?
No, Stephanie, because this 6 comes in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
just flying around.
Can't even guard for our lives because she can do this.
That's, I know she has the run on that.
We can unlock
That's
this.
the
We can
first one,
change
right?
that. If we kind of crotch it, we can move this here.
That's not terrible.
You know, with T-line weight, just unlock that.
Does it hurt us if we're really back here? Because then she doesn't have anything on this either, right? If we're here.
Yeah, I think we got to move this.
Yeah.
I think so too, because again,
Oh, of course.
Suzanne has this one. She has that one to kick that red one out, and then there's major problems for the last shot for Newfoundland. So I think what they're going to try to do here is come down into this area here, kind of kick these around a little bit, maybe even kick that one back, and that will kind of guard
Yeah, I
it.
mean, it depends on the weight I'm throwing, but
Just right between the 2 yellows with maybe a back 12, back 8 foot weight.
Yeah.
It's all line related here, though. Things can go wrong.
Yeah, hey.
If you nose that top yellow, then it'll be the easiest hit in the world to sit about 4.
Like where I wanted my red.
She's just trying to rearrange the angles and not leave Suzanne an easy run.
We talked about guarding, but it's hard to guard both those raises.
Okay. All right, you can do it. Yeah, you got it.
You like this ice? It looks stingy to me, but no, it's
No,
fine.
I think so. Okay, that's back 4. Back 8.
Back 8. Back 8. Don't touch it.
Back 8.
No.
Stay
Back
close,
8.
though.
No.
Stay close.
Nothing.
Still back
No.
8, back
Don't
8.
touch it. Yep. Close. Hard. Yep. Go. Yep. Harder. Go. Harder. Gotta go in the red.
Go hard.
Look at that, right to the lid.
Great shot.
That almost
Must
looked
have
like
been
it
weak
grabbed
handle. There's
something
no way
there.
that that should curl like that.
There you go.
They had no handle coming in.
Yeah, the knuckleball, you're right.
They're right there.
Absolutely. With no handle, there's more friction. There's not enough spin, just like a car tire, and that took off.
I think with that, it picked and lost its handle
Yes.
right there.
Yes. That's a shame.
So maybe she's right. Maybe we could take it just a touch more.
No, she thinks, well, I don't know, Kathleen.
Wait and cross it.
Okay.
Make this really good. There'll be a yellow one here. There'll be a yellow one there, and look out. Love to see a soft weight at this. You don't have to throw it too hard. It might jam on that back yellow, but I think it'll kick out of the forefoot if it's made properly.
It's the final stone for Prince Edward Island.
Close.
And Suzanne Birt, Newfoundland Labrador, have the last rock. One more time, McQuaid and McInnes. They've been great so far today. Oops. Ooh. And they'll get it.
Nice shot.
Looked like McInnes may have touched the stone on the way by. No, she sidestepped it.
Good job.
Great shot.
They're hoping to hit that a little thicker, though, I think, because it would have, A, got that back red one out of play and stayed as a guard. Nice shot just the same, but if you could ever stick right there.
So now that hole is open, right?
Certainly is for a thin double, Vic. I think the thin double scores as many as 2.
I'm surprised at the curl with that rotation, because she has a lot of rotation on her stone.
Just pretend if that yellow had stayed on the center line, there'd be no shot here now. Not only is there a shot, it's to actually score a deuce.
Should be throwing normal here, you think? Yeah, I think just normal. You're throwing normal here?
No, firm.
Firm? Okay, so just quarter of yellow?
Yeah.
You might even get 3, Cheryl, if you hit half that yellow, kicked over and backed up.
Back
that.
it up,
Yeah.
Tap it.
The way the scorage, you'd sure be happy with 2. You'd be happy with 1, but it is there.
The second yellow, if we hit it, might go into our red, so it's about the shooter stick.
Okay.
Final stone right now. It is the
It's firm.
team from Prince Edward Island and Charlottetown sitting to 3.
Close.
Heather Strong has been terrific so far. What she got? 1, 2. Back it up. Oh, and she'll touch her own. Couldn't make the clean double. Will score the one sitting top 4. 7-4. Newfoundland Labrador lead. Terry Galusha. And the Territories team still here, still supporting the Sandra Schmirler Foundation.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud to support the exceptional women of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years, by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best, and by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
On this Sunday afternoon, time now for the M&M Meat Shops Final End Challenge. Secret word is quesadillas. Quesadillas. What do you think? I knew. Oh, dear. Quesadillas. Go to finalend.ca after the game and enter quesadillas. Got here? What do you got?
Well, it has been red. The Ontario Stones that have been in great placement the entire end. Marianne has very little on this shot. She's trying to chip her own sideways towards the Hearts.
Or you can just see the red shot stone just top edge of the button. That belongs to Ontario and Julie Hastings, and by steal of 1, Ontario. And they'll extend their lead by 2. Nova Scotia will have the last rock coming home. Goodness at the Scotties. We do have some fun. Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island is our feature. Down by 3, Prince Edward Island will have the last rock. Coming home in 10.
Hashtag peels, no steals.
Suzanne Birt said curled quite as much. I'm not sure what Newfoundland could have done there to have a chance to maybe even give up a steal of one. But
it's all there.
Heather made a good shot trying for the double, got her single, and that's maybe all she needs.
It's probably in. Yeah.
It has been a lot of over curls. It's just been more ice reading, a little bit tricky with the ice.
Just came flying now.
Maybe expectations that the sheet was a little straighter.
Okay.
And
Yep.
oh.
Okay. Nice shot, Jess.
Yeah, great shot.
Same weight. You want to roll away? Yeah. Okay. No jam here, hey? Okay.
You need that card to get your 3.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, no, 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 no. Whoa. No, 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 no. Curl up, curl up, curl up. Come on, curl. Sorry, just wide.
Curl a bit, curl a bit, curl a bit.
Oh. Is that out turn there,
It's
right?
not the first time she's missed. Remember the coaching about the dropped shoulder?
Yes.
Another one flashed by Jessica Cunningham. So as we take a look at the game story so far, a couple of keys. We talked about how strong Heather Strong has been, and making those key shots for the 3, then the draw to pick up the single, and doing it despite a struggling game from Stephanie Korab at 3rd. So once again, Heather Strong carrying this Newfoundland and Labrador team on her back. The game story brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Go, go, go.
Newfoundland's going to have to pick that up as the week goes along. Suzanne's team's played fairly conservatively and then put a pile of pressure on them. Otherwise, maybe Heather's shots would be too tough to handle. 3's back on again, Cheryl.
It is. And, you know, when you have a player having a technical issue, the one great thing is they give you some ice time at the end of the day that you can actually go out with your coach and maybe try and figure it out.
It's nice control. Has to curl.
A little softer weight this time.
Whoa. Nice weight, Steph. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Okay, I don't feel bad now. Okay.
Where are we going?
On top of the yellow one, Michelle just threw.
A couple choices here. You could freeze to the top one or tap it because it is second shot. And going around here works too, but you're going to see Newfoundland peel a guard, and then there'll be an easy double.
Yeah.
Go up the line. You have to go up the line.
Room.
Line's good. Line's good.
Lots of room.
Wait only. Lots of room.
Becky. A lot of weight. Yeah.
Where?
Becky.
They'd like to go around, but it's too late.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Where do you have to pick that up? Would you know that just as it crosses the hog line, halfway down? Where do you?
Well, that's a wonderful question, because I think we talked about it before the game started. The really top teams in the world can actually communicate that right off the bat. As soon as it comes out of Shelley's hand in this case, look guys, it's back 12. We got to do something with this thing, and they didn't pick up that soon enough.
Clean.
It was an average question.
I've written it down, and he said wonderful.
Hey, girl. It's good. Nice stick. I like sticking there, I think.
Well, it's that, you know, what we talked about with the sweepers on all teams, where it's that conversation up and down the ice where take a guess out of the hand. At least you can keep changing it as you come down the sheet, but start passing the information along so that the person in the house can adjust on the call.
We were saying during the break, Cheryl, you and I, that we harp on it, but it's a fact. By the time Tuesday, Wednesday comes along, they are both going to be better. Newfoundland and Labrador, PEI, on this ice. They'll adjust to it. They may pull their weight down to make shots, but by then, it's likely too late.
It is, and just not having the opportunity to play on ice like this, they adjust their game as the week goes on to suit this ice, but as you said, it can be too late by that time.
Okay. Okay. John sweeping.
A tough one there for Shelley. It's getting a little softer down that center there. If that was on the other side of the red rock, it'd be tougher to remove.
Okay.
You might even take a crack at the double here if you want.
Unless you want to stick around, I don't know.
Firm?
Yeah, I'd like to pick it clean, firm weight.
Okay. Take a second, okay?
She feels as though you wanted to play the same shot.
No, we have to. We have to.
Okay. There's only 2 rocks left. So hit and roll off that wing and try to be in front of one of these ones.
That's the problem. 3 red ones in there at this point in time. How do you make that
that's
outside
firm.
yellow count?
Yep. Hard. All the way, girls. Hard. Yep. Go, go, go. Hard.
Great shot.
Yeah, Stephanie, no overlaps.
No,
yeah.
I don't really want it, sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I missed that.
She could roll into that pocket.
That's fine. That's good. The contacts dry out when I'm sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wondered what that was about, and you just heard why. Listen, I feel the same thing. Yeah, I thought it may be a focus problem, but she wears contacts, and it is drier in the west, obviously, and that's what's happened.
Oh, that's funny.
I wonder if she was worried if her contact was going to come out.
Not funny.
She had something under it.
Really? If you can win a car with your eyes open, you might as well just see if you can do it. It's not challenging enough.
No, let's just do it with one eye closed.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
No, no.
Oh. Uh-oh. Backed off. And through. And that will be it.
That's it.
It is. Yeah, you
That's
bet.
it, yeah.
There you go, ladies. And Newfoundland and Labrador will pick up the win. And a terrific game for Heather Strong. Make the final 7-4 as they improve their record to 2-1.
Thanks for all the support.
Prince Edward Island dropped to
Happy
1-1.
Good game.
One game remains on the ice on a Sunday afternoon here at Mosaic Place. Ontario, Nova Scotia, 7-5. Ontario leads. Nova Scotia does have the last rock playing the Yellow Stones, and we're playing Skip Stones. This will be the first for Nova Scotia's Marianne Arsenault. Kathy?
Well, and an opportunity to lie 3. This has really turned around. Marianne ignoring some stones in play, trying to play freezes, and on Julie Hastings' first stone, just caught it a little bit too thick and jammed, and so this would put Nova Scotia in the position of lying 3 with hammer.
Hard right to it. Hard.
What a turnaround this
Crazy.
is.
Yeah, for sure.
Kathy, what's happened here? I mean, why so dramatic, especially when you're Ontario and you're up by 2?
Well, it's one of those things where there were 2 stones in the 4-foot, and Nova Scotia hit and rolled to the wings. And, you know, it's really been a combination of maybe a couple of half shots by Ontario, but the biggest shot was on Julie Hastings' first one. She had an opportunity to hit and lie 2 and to sort of take the game away from Nova Scotia. But as I say, she hit it wrong, too thick, got rid of her own jammed. And when the dust clears, Marianne hits to lie 3.
The double's here, Vic, but you need some speed to kick it across.
It's the final stone for Julie Hastings and her team out of the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill, Ontario.
Curl. Curl, curl.
1, and she'll get 2.
Great shot.
Wow.
That was a hold your breath moment.
Great throw.
Just gets the backside of that. Half an inch thinner, and it's a draw for 3. Good shot.
It's my favorite. We can throw through our timeout, right? We took a timeout, though. But I can throw, right?
Yeah, you don't have to wait till the timeout is over.
Pretty similar, right?
for the 2 to tie. Force an extra.
I don't think you can hurt it.
Line's good.
Just put a piece in that white. Bite the
Have a
white.
look. It's not curling a
Little
lot.
in the 8 foot.
You're good. You're good. Clean her
Jane
in.
Snyder, Jennifer Baxter, Christina Black, and Marianne Arsenault out of the Mayflower in Halifax.
2 yellow.
2 yellow it is. 2 for Nova Scotia.
3-minute break or something.
To tie it at 7
How long?
on a Sunday afternoon at the Scotties in Moose Jaw.
We break down the week into blocks of time, and you want to try to win each segment, and then you know if you do that, you're going to make the playoffs. That's the goal of our team, and that's what we're going to try to do this week.
When we were here a couple years ago in Moose Jaw playing in the Canada Cup, that support was just phenomenal for us, and we definitely feed off of it. When you have the crowd behind you and they're right there with you, it's a great feeling. It gives you goosebumps.
Already looking forward to this, our featured game tonight. Draw 5, make a note, TSN 2. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Jennifer Jones against Stephanie Lawton. The building should be a little more electric with Lawton going against the gold medalist from Sochi. We saw yesterday, though, that Lawton's style of play didn't give the team much of a chance to get involved when they played Team Canada and lost 6-3 to Rachel Holman. They were a little defensive to start and just couldn't battle back late in that loss to the 2-time defending champions. One game goes to an extra here on this Sunday afternoon. Ontario and Nova Scotia tied at 7. And here in this extra, it will be the team from Ontario out of the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill, skipped by Julie Hastings, against Nova Scotia, and the Mayflower Club of Marianne Arsenault. Ontario with Last Rock playing the Redstones.
Teams used to throw a fairly tight guard and then a long guard, but if the tight guard's too tight, the team in this case with Hammer Ontario can tap it into the rings and it's hittable. So you throw the long guard first, and this is long.
Very.
Oh, that was a ton of weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and the other thing with it is it's in a position that you don't play the tick on very often. You don't often, so the icing's a little different and the weight you throw is different.
Looking all right?
What's that?
You're playing along at home, you'd say, well, that guard's not going to do you any good, but
Yeah, it was a ton of weight.
that's protection for this shot, which will be, if executed properly, be a dangerous guard.
It's good.
Easy.
Jen and Marianne and I did a clinic in Moncton this year, and we used Jen a lot with her deliveries. It's really good technique.
Yep.
It's to stop.
Yep. Hard line, hard. Okay, not horrible.
Worked earlier today. Go with 4.
Yeah.
Jen was hoping to drop that a little short of the rings. Now it's hittable.
Yep. Yep. Really gotta go
It's the
hard.
only
Yeah.
sheet in play. All other games have ended here at Mosaic Place.
Oh. Clean. Nice throw, Kat.
Well, sure, on this situation, you see this red one rolling. Did you ever, as a skip, want a saver? Did you want that one? I used to like one way off to the corner, and then not a rock that's they can use, but if you have to throw a tough comer on top like that one, you can hit and roll out and win.
Yeah, like you can play a pick and you've got a saver on the side. We did.
From the coaching box of Nova Scotia, Carol McLean and Coach Peter Corkum.
Pretty good. 2.5.
Whoa, looks like lots, guys.
Gotta go.
Try to get this guard a little longer.
Yep, for line. Whoa, baby. Whoa, Nelly.
Yeah.
You know,
That was
extra
control.
end, and they're not running into any issues that I can
No,
see
the
with
top,
Fudge. The
I
side
think we
pass
gotta
holding
get
up
this.
down the center
Fine.
really well.
If it was going to slow down, it'd be right in that
like
spot,
that.
wouldn't it? It didn't.
Either or.
Nice service by Dave Merklinger and crew.
Yep.
Yeah, so they've tweaked it overnight and into this second day. Lots of curl out now on these center sheets,
Just
B
clean.
and C.
Clean. Clean. Yep. 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 Yep.
Wow. Yeah, she
Come
said
on,
one
yeah.
or the other, and she's going to get the one in the rings.
Justice.
That really moved as it got to the guard.
Similar. A little less.
Wait only, guys.
Jane Snyder,
You want me to go in?
first appearance at a Scotties.
Yep.
Junior champion,
Yep.
Nova Scotia mixed champion.
Good, Jane. Good shot.
Now here's this situation. If you
There you go.
continue
We'll
to
try
make
to roll
these
a bit further.
peels,
What kind of weight?
Marianne
Control.
draws around the long one. It's pretty gettable. You hit and roll out, you win.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Here again
Yeah.
comes that top guard.
Hard. Yep. Yep. Roll it. Roll
Again,
it,
they
roll
just
it, roll it.
feather it.
Right over, right over. Go, 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 go.
That's good. Justice.
So follow your thinking here. Because that stone is hitting the top 12, that's your win point.
Yeah, because Marianne can try to go around it, I guess, but that's a tough shot, and you're not really in the forefoot. So what Marianne's hoping to do is have a center guard, a better center guard that she can use. But at this point in time, if Ontario keeps peeling these, Marianne on our very last shot draws the top button. You can then come around the long guard, hit and roll out and win because of that saver.
3, 4.
Yep.
Can we tick?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, plan B here. It's much wider, a little heavier. They're going to try to redirect off the red.
Yep. Let's make it top four.
No, they don't touch it.
Okay.
And they'll go all the way to the pin.
Control.
Okay, well, this will give us a chance to test your theory.
Exactly. It's not the hardest shot in the world. You don't want to overthrow this. That would make it more difficult.
Yep. Clean. Hard.
Nice
Yep.
technique in this Ontario team.
Yeah. Let it go for the roll. Hard. Hard, guys. Yeah. Hard.
Oh.
Yeah. Hard. Go to hole. Okay.
Well, you
Good
leave
job,
it
Chris.
top button right on the nose.
Not really what they wanted.
Cheryl, they flirted with that long guard 3 times now. Would it be better just to bang it and get rid of it?
Well, I think they're going after the back one because it's the more dangerous guard.
Understand. But I guess they come so close that one time they're not going to get caught.
Yeah, no.
I think a little softer weight, Cheryl, then you could have a little more room around that guard. It's so long.
You don't need to.
No. No, right off. It's gotta
But this
curl
is an
mile.
opportunity for our snow for them to be able to. Well, now it didn't curl up enough, but to come down to that top 4-foot red stone.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's
Not in a
getting a
bad
little
spot.
messier now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'd love to get rid of that yellow one, but it's overburied now.
Guys like that ice? Yep. What do you think?
Nice and clean. You got it.
Yep. Clean. You got it. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. 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 Shot, Chris.
No more fooling around. Let's just get rid of it.
Yeah, they wanted to get the. I think they would have rather hit that yellow one that we're looking at, but you couldn't. A bit of a chance for Nova Scotia.
Throw up a better guard.
Third. Center line. Leave a little bit of this side poking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Marianne knows exactly what to do here. She's been to so many of these events.
Put a 2.
Really
Still
sharp skip. You could guard basically the red one. Leave the yellow slightly exposed, and you could use it if you have to.
Just leaving that corner exposed.
It really is gliding, eh?
Yeah. She's gonna have to make a play on that, right?
Yeah.
She's just gonna try to tap it to here. Then there should be some sort of double. Yeah. Right? You guys like the peel?
I like the peel.
Yeah.
Do you like the peel too, Cheryl?
I do. She's going to have to make a play, of course, on that top button red stone, and it might leave something for Ontario. And it's the danger rock right now.
Nice and clean, you got it.
Julie Hastings had her first appearance at a Scotties.
Hard all the way. You got it hard. Gotta go.
Runner-up in the Ontario's a year ago.
Big roll. Hard. Take it.
Wins it this year, and then angles it back and stuffs it on her own and leaves Nova Scotia now the shot rock 4 foot just in front of the tee line.
I think it was going out.
Yeah, it was going
out. This one was moving out.
Yeah,
I don't think she touched that one though.
Yes, she did. I think that one really hard, the red one.
So who touched what stone on the way by? Oh,
Yeah, no, I think she didn't move that one.
and
Thanks, guys. Thank
in
you.
fact, Christina touched the stone as she falls and slips out. Ooh, no.
If anything, she slowed it down, I think. In fact, I think it was long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was flying. Yeah. Yeah.
It was flying. You were flying.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, my bum's a little bit sore, but I'll deal.
And everybody got to watch that 3 times.
I know.
Julie, you okay?
Just a guard. Yeah.
Same turn.
Just a little less ice than what you just had.
Yeah. So I was there.
Yeah.
An inch less? There you
Yeah.
About to get right across.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Looks
just got
good.
to throw this, so
Yeah, no kidding.
touch less ice.
Made the guard perfect the first time. Tough to draw it too. It's a pretty nice shot.
That's rude. Don't make fun of me.
Is this the fat rock?
Well, I'm assuming she's going to be on this side of the center.
Marianne said, "Is this the fat rock?"
Same way, eh?
Better rock to use for a guard.
Same way.
Yeah.
The wider
Over a
ones.
little bit more.
It's all about the line. Just get it right over Sunny.
Nova Scotia 1-1. Ontario looking for their first win on this second day of competition. Marianne Arsenault.
A little higher.
After all that time with Colleen Jones, who
Got a curl.
It's got to curl a mile.
started her own team in 2007, made a Scotties appearance in Kingston and a couple of years back in 13, and now back again. It's all about the line, she said. You got to cover the rock. I don't know. Not enough.
Well, this is where Russ, that saver, comes into play.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to stick around.
What's up?
Foot deeper, that
she's
thing's
got a piece of it.
perfect.
She's not to stay is the sad thing.
Yeah.
You just heard Marianne say that. She doesn't have to stay.
Pardon?
That's the sad thing.
Make it. More?
Not a gimme.
Make it go away. You
Chance
got
to
it.
win your first game.
Nice and clean.
These were running straight yesterday, but there seems to be a hint of more curl here now.
Final stone, Ontario, Julie Hastings. This is for the win.
Whoa.
Just make it go away.
Whoa.
Coming back. Gotta come back. Gotta come back. Come back. Oh, and enough. Just enough. Julie Hastings and Ontario will pick up the single here in this extra. Make the final 8-7. Ontario wins their first to go 1-1. Nova Scotia will lose a second at 1-2. So right away, we talked about the big three. And there they are, just after 4 draws, sitting top of the table. Who is going to challenge for that 4th playoff spot? Could that team come up tonight when we watch Saskatchewan against Manitoba? Stephanie Lawton will be here. She's from Saskatoon, but playing at home here in Saskatchewan as she goes against Jennifer Jones. Make a note, TSN2 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So till we talk with you again this evening, thank you for joining us on this Sandra Schmirler Day. The phones will remain open as they will throughout tonight. Sports Center is coming up here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.